let's see. Let's see where the wheel will land. Obey Sire, day 49. Right. Like, go help Sire. And in the Box of Calamity route.
What will you do?
Help Sire. Well, he's our commanding officer. Of course we have to save him. Have to help him. I can't get distracted by hallucinations. I have to go help Sire.
Hey!
Where is he, though? Why didn't he say that announcement just now? I just hope he's still okay. Takumi, I'm sorry we didn't make it in time. What?
I'm too late. We all came running when we heard that announcement, but by the time we got here, they were already like this.
Judging by how severe the damage is, I don't think I'll be able to repair them.
Let's take a closer look at the scene. We might find something linking this to the other incidents.
Wait. Before we get into that, there's something I need to tell you. Go and wake the others up. Everyone needs to hear about this.
Did something else happen?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh yeah, Moko's murder. Yeah.
Moko! No! This can't be! Moko! Wake up! Come on, Moko! Speak to me!
Even Moko's been killed now. But how did they get to her? This doesn't make any sense. Takumi should have been the next one to get hit by the curse. What are we supposed to do if it won't even play by its own rules?
Whoever did this, he's been real busy tonight.
You think the same person killed Moko and destroyed Sire?
It would fit with the timeline. Sirei's call for help went out after I found Moko's body.
What's that on that table over there? Is that a box?
Oh, the box.
I don't remember seeing that yesterday evening.
I don't know. It was just here when I found her like this.
No, wait, that's not quite right. The box was on the floor back there. So why is it on the table now? I don't think I put it there. Am I just remembering things wrong? Memory's kind of fuzzy. I guess I was in a hurry at the time.
Anyway, we should, investigate the crime scene.
Don't you think you have something more important to do?
What do you mean?
Ima wants the box by today. Well, there's a box right there. The moon design is closer to the box of blessings, but it's a strange-looking old box nonetheless. Which means...
We can save Nozomi!
Oh yeah! Without another word, I grabbed the box and ran off toward Ima's room. Hello, Ima, you awake? I'm coming in, okay? Here's the box.
Huh?
What can I do for you, Mr. Sumino? It's obvious, isn't it? I found the box of calamity. Really? Let's see it. Takumi could hear Nozomi whispering from inside the bathroom. Nozomi, you're not hurt, are you? Never mind her. Show me the box. Yeah, okay, calm down. Here it is. So that's it. As I destroy this, everything will go back to normal. My dear sister will finally come back to us. Alright, give it to me. Not until you release Nozomi. Fine, I have no further use for her anyway. Ima slipped back into the bathroom, untied Nozomi's bonds, and let her go. Once she was safe a distance away from him, I handed over the box. Nozomi, you're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. Thank you, Takumi. I'm woozy from being tied up in here for so long, but otherwise I'm okay. Thank goodness. Ima, be careful with that thing. Whoever opens the box of calamity gets cursed, you know. As if I care about that now. If I kill the wraith inside, I can save my dear sister. The only thing that matters to me. Can't say I expected him to react any differently. Ema wrenched over the box, and a moment later, something fell out of it. As for what that something was exactly... At last we meet, Mr. Wraith. I just have to kill you. No, leave him alone. Huh? You have to stop him. Better do something.
Ema, wait!
What? What's your problem?
That thing came out of a box of calamity. If you go sticking a knife into it, there's no telling what.
But I have to kill it! It's the only way to save my dear sister!
Please, just calm down and think about this.
I've had enough of you, Mr. Sumino. It seems like no matter what I do, you're always there to get in my way. Well, if you're gonna try and stop me saving my dear sister, I'll just have to kill you first!
Ema wasn't kidding around. There was murder in his eyes, but just as he lunged at me, there was a loud thwack. Ema reeled, staggered, and fell unceremoniously back through the bathroom door. Good grief, can't you handle anything on your own? Yuriko, you came to help me? Yuriko ignored me and went to check on Ema. He's unconscious. I think I might have hit him a little too hard. Let's put him out of the cage in the courtyard before he wakes up. I'm curious though, why did you jump in to protect that doll? Why? Well, the doll? No, when he opened the box, there was a baby inside. Oh. That's why I wanted you to stop him from hurting it, Takumi. A baby. It doesn't make sense, does it? There's no way a real baby could have been in there. At the time, I was so sure that's what I saw. Are you feeling alright? She's been confined against her will for the last 10 days. That kind of stress can make the mind play tricks. Nozomi, are you feeling sick or injured anywhere? I think I'm okay. I'll walk you back to your room. Takumi, you're in charge of Ema. Sure, why not? Took away Ema's knife, carried him to the animal pens, and shut him up inside. Now that that's done, what am I supposed to do with this doll? Burn it? Toss it away? This thing sure is creepy. I didn't really want it in my room, so I ended up bringing it to the garage. Still though, what even is this thing? Did that other box have a doll like this in it too? Is that what the Wraiths really are? No, that's what came out of a box with the moon design on it. If what Eva said was true, that means it was a box of blessings. So what does that mean? I guess they didn't learn about the fact that they're identical. Here you are, Takumi. Nozomi's back in her room and all settled in. She's been through a lot these past 10 days. She'll probably have to stay in bed to recover for a while. I've also let the others know about what happened. Thanks, Hiyoko. I know I may be stating the obvious, but they're all really cut up about Moko's death. Like, some of them are afraid too. They think there may be more victims. You're right. What do you plan to do now? We need to find out who attacked Moko and Yugamo. But first, Moko deserves a proper burial. That's the least we could do for her. I suppose you're right. It had been a long night, but the sun was finally coming up. I made my way to where Darumi, Kyoshika, and Yugama's graves were and dug another hole next to them. By the time we buried Moko's body, the day was almost over, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. When night fell, I was still in the same spot. I kept thinking about all the things I wanted to say to Moko, things I wanted to thank her for, apologize for, and how I never get the chance. Hey, 50. It's not even dawn yet. I just keep waking up earlier and earlier. Oh, hi. Hey, Eva. Feels like I'm getting used to seeing you there. I should go back to sleep. I've got lots to do later on today.
Hey, Takumi. Why did I have to die?
Voice, you're not Eva.
You said you'd get us through all this. I trusted you.
So the ghost isn't Eva? Maybe if Eva became a ghost, everyone else did too? Everyone who died because of the choices I made.
Why did I have to die like that?
Stop it. Go away.
Hey, Takumi. Why did I die?
Sir Takumi.
Think you can take me?
Takumi. Why'd it have to end like this?
It's like in the other timeline.
No, it's not like that. I did.
Takumi, why didn't you find me? Why didn't you save me?
Ah! Next thing I knew, I was in the hallway. on the second floor. I was in my class summer too. What was going on? So I tried to make sense of things. I spotted something in the wearing the woman again. Yeah. And alright. But I mean, yeah. Literally won't hurt me, but just jeez.
The dancing.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, this should be far enough. For the very next moment. Yeah.
Why did you kill me? I'll kill you. I will kill you.
Don't do it, Ava.
Get prepared to be ready to give your life.
Get. What? What? A dream? Is it a dream? But it seems so real. Alright, let's just go to the cafeteria. It's just kind of strange, waking up to Siri's announcements. I mean, they just keep coming, even after he's gone.
Oh.
Good morning, Takumi. You look terrible. There's everyone else. Some of them have been gone. Well, you have been and gone already. Some are still sleeping. They probably all feel just as bad. And you're that worried about them. If you're here to check on them when they show up, I'll thank you not to make unfounded allegations. By the way, you're going to look into Mugo's death some more, right? Let me help. I decline. The way you are now, you'd only slip. Oh, come on, why? You really not get it? I am only interested in the truth. I want to find out what really happened to our friends. I don't have time to waste on ridiculous theories about ghosts and wraiths. You think I distract you with stuff like that? Honestly, yes. You look like you bring it up in a heartbeat. You need to rest for me. Let me handle the investigation. I expect you to see you looking a little more human next time. Alright. So you came to help me out instead. I can't leave all the library work to you. It's alright. I'm glad to be able to do something for all of you. If you insist, though, you can help me by sorting through documents like you did before. I put a mark on anything that looks useful. If you get all of this organized today, I should be fine to do the rest myself. Okay, sounds good. Where should I start? Spent most of the day in the library with the ghost boy. When it was dark, I went back to my room and went straight to bed.
Get ready for your 51st day. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
Oh, morning, Takumi. Morning, Tsubasa. Having breakfast today? I already ate. I'm heading to the garage now. Right. Hey, thanks for all the hard work. Actually, I'm not working on anything battle-related today. I thought I'd take a closer look at Sirei and Nigo's remains. I'm pretty sure they're beyond repair at this point, but I figure they might have some bird components in them that I can use in handy. Okay, well, it's nice that you're keeping busy like usual. Did I say I need something to distract me so I don't start dwelling on everything that's happening? Like, tinkering with machines is the perfect way to do that. Yeah, I get it. You're not looking too good. Get some rest, okay? Don't push yourself. See ya. Kiriko won't let me help with the investigation, so I guess I'll just hang out with someone else today. Free time. Actually, does Eli even have anything to say during this? Nope. Okay. Okay, I'll bite. What's the matter, Geki? Did something bad happen? I just suddenly remembered something while I was walking around the courtyard. Got me think about the days I used to hang in the park with my brothers or the group home. We played tag until sunset because we didn't have anything else to do. Think about how simple things were back then and we missed them so pretty much. Dude, what memories would be so annoying. Give me free permission to start bringing up stuff like that makes me sad. In other words, he's feeling homesick. I get it. Just like do a lot of reminiscing myself about feeling horrible. Alright.
Is OC.
Oh. Alright, back to the rec room. Alright, so yeah, we maxed out Kiriko. So she actually doesn't like, or it's not in her favors despite having an entire thing about that.
Is this for me?
I returned to my room and got into bed. I had a lot to think about. I let the thoughts come and go as they would, and eventually slipped into a deep, dreamless sleep. Well.
Up and out of... Get ready for your 50-second day. Prepare to spend enough. Be ready to give your life.
Now that I think about it, Hiriko told me to get some rest, but she didn't say for how long. How do I know when it's enough and enough? Is it safe for me to join the investigation now? Yes, assuming a ghost or a curse is behind all this isn't all that helpful. We can't just explain away all of the mystery because a ghost did it. If we're going to dig a little deeper, I'd be looking for another explanation. I shouldn't talk with Hiriko until I can say with conviction that ghosts don't exist. Probably not today, then. No, not today. I resigned myself to just wandering around the school again like I did yesterday. Well. Just in case the ghost boy had some stuff. Can I just... Okay. It's okay. Even though it's not available.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but I mean, Ado is also available when he's in the cage, so maybe because he hasn't lost his brain, but anyway, on 4.
Have you ever thought about what you'll do after we get out of here? I have. There's a ton of stuff I want to do. Eat dessert with my friends, sing some karaoke together, go shopping, go to a hot spring with my family. I mean, we deserve a little fun after fighting so hard for mankind, right?
Right.
Maybe they'll even give us cars. No, wait. I'll upgrade the equipment at the workshop. I'll invent a next-generation car that can move on land, through water, and in the air. Then we can fly around and go wherever we want. A vehicle like that should be a piece of cake for artificial satellite technology. Just thinking about it is making my heart beat faster. I can't wait to get started. Uh-oh. I'm rambling on about my niche interests again. Sorry for making you listen to that.
Oh, that's great. I like hearing.
I mean, I think someone in this call would like to hear you about that for hours.
Anyway. can never have enough tools.
Is this for me?
I paced around my room for a little while before I surrendered to the inevitable and going to bed. As usual, different thoughts and ideas drifted in and out of my head, but I eventually got to sleep.
Get ready for your 53rd day of Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Hey, I brought you some breakfast. Can't let you out of there, but I don't want you starving either. You should eat a little of something at least. Does it have to be like this? What is it? You need the others. Why are we still alive? What's the point of a world that no longer has my dear sister in it? What's the point of going on? My sister's gone, so why am I still here? You need to keep your strength up. That was all I could trust myself to say. I left Eli alone with his thoughts. Does it have to be me? How am I supposed to know? Why did we survive while Mocha and the others died? But I know I'd only get more depressed if I thought about that stuff for too long. I decided to wander around the school for a while, anything to get myself distanced and distracted. Oh. Okay, well, now I need to use different. Okay, towel, gold Cascan, camera. Grab the towel.
Is this for...
Right. Oh, and then there goes the towels.
Gone like the wind.
She likes hand cream at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get some supplies.
Is this for me?
Oh, there we go.
Maxed out with the car, eh?
Takumi, do you have a girlfriend?
Where did this come from?
Sorry. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just... I'd like some advice on how to get a boyfriend.
I don't
I mean,
think
Some
I-
of my
Someone
friends
didn't
have
call her
started
like that.
dating guys lately. It never seemed like something I'd want to do, but now I do feel a little envious of them when they talk about it. Being in love sounds like so much fun. The thing is, I don't think I could ever have a relationship with someone my own age. I wear clothes that I can move around in comfortably, but boys are always giving me lewd looks. Then they approach me, thinking I'm easy because of the way I dress. So, I definitely go for someone older. Someone who sees beyond that kind of stuff. Someone who'd comfort me when I throw up because of nerves. Oh, and he has to understand machinery. Or better yet, someone who can tinker with machines with me. But where am I gonna ever find someone like that? If you know someone, you have to introduce us, okay? If I can't find someone like that, though, I guess I can settle for you. Nah! Just kidding.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I know someone who... I know someone.
Anyway. Yeah, anyway, I got back to my room and collapsed onto a loud in the mists of sleep to claim me. Alright.
Get ready for your Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Hello, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? I could use some breakfast. Wait, do you mind if I ask you something? It's been bothering me lately.
Or is it Tomato Head?
Is Kako really dead? Where's this coming from? I can't really back this up, but isn't it possible that she just went missing and she's still out there somewhere? These last few days I haven't been able to get the idea out of my head. Kako's still alive? She up and disappeared one morning and we haven't heard anything from her since. Up until now, I just assumed that was part of the curse. But it does seem strange. With all the other murders, they left the body behind. If she is, then all we can do is hope she'll find her way back soon. I suppose so. After eating breakfast, I went back to my room. Guess I'll do whatever today. Alright.
You could get materials.
Yeah, I could, but still, I can still craft, even just a little bit. Strange that we have get the speaker and ear pads for a lot there. Weird. Oh.
Whoa!
My eyelids were feeling awfully heavy by the time I got back to my room. I saw no reason to resist, but pull asleep and went straight to bed. Alright, well. Back to bed.
Get ready for it. Prepare to be ready to give your lot.
Oh, to keep me on your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, I could use some breakfast. Wait, did we have the same conversation yesterday? I suppose we did. By the way, do you mind if I ask you something? It's been bothering me lately. Do you really believe in ghosts? Another abrupt question. At least it's different from yesterday's. Well,
Where's it going?
Well, do you believe in them? Me? No, absolutely not. You sound pretty sure yourself. I know that speck of dust you call a brain can only hold so much information at once, so allow me to remind you of something. The Suzuki clan's wealth was mostly built on weapon manufacturing. We make things that kill people. And doing that, we continue to thrive generation after generation, right to today. If ghosts and grudges really did exist, then they would have wiped out our family a long time ago.
People don't become ghosts when they die. They become statistics. Just neat, tidy numbers to be counted and categorized as needed.
That kind of sounds like a cruel way to think about it. Not at all. Thinking about people after they're gone only brings you pain. But numbers, they're nice, clean, and easy to deal with. Takumi, when I die, make sure you treat me as just another statistic too. As I know Suzuki, I've always known how it end. I'll maybe peace with it. After eating breakfast, went back to my room. Okay.
Huh?
Guess I'll just do whatever today. Can't complain about getting a chance to give more gifts to everyone. Or... And that's here, gift. Sure, I guess we're good. Guess we're going with Gaku this time.
Again.
Whoa!
Bond 3.
Hey, Takumi? Serious talk.
Oh boy.
Serious money talk. Do you want to donate some to me? Like a crowdfunding kind of deal?
Bro.
I know what you're thinking, but just let me finish. I have a good reason for this.
Alright, let's hear it.
One of my younger sisters is sick and needs surgery to recover. But you know how it is with medicine. It's hella expensive, and I need as much money as I can find.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
I don't care if I get called a money grubber. I just want to see her get better. I'm asking you to chip in as well. You can give me whatever you like after we leave this war behind. Just so we're extra clear, I'm not making any of this up. I'd never joke about something so important.
Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. He was actually serious.
He was being legit.
Alright. Hey. I mean, I respect it.
Yeah.
Like,
you kinda have to respect it, though.
Yeah, like, respect it. Like, now that, like, when he's not being like, hey, I want to get out of the, like, donate to me so I can get rich. That's a worthy cause, right?
But yeah, no, he has a legitimate reason for it.
Yeah.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Yeah, I mean, who would ever be so, like, who would ever be so, like, so low and ask for donations, like, just to increase your own wealth? Oh, by the way, there's a button down there that you could press if you want to, but it's unrelated.
You never know when the invasion will, then.
Chat. If you weren't paying attention, he's asking you to subscribe to twitch.tv/Westerford on twitch.com.
Anyway, I better get some sleep. Mumbling to myself and crawling into bed. Anyway, when I found myself thinking about what Karara said this morning, when people die, they become statistics. Just then, I dreamed of math. What am I doing here? And
why am I in the library?
Why are you here, too?
What are you doing here?
You didn't really mean that, did you? You didn't mean what? All we can do is hope she'll find her way back soon. That's what you said. But that was a lie, wasn't it? You do think I'm dead. If I wasn't, there's no way I'd be appearing like this, is there? What are you talking about? Or do you just not want to admit it, that there's one more death on your hands? You're another person to add to the list of those who died because of you. Is that what you're afraid of? No, I didn't mean... I mean, it wasn't... Don't lie to me!
Stop running from the truth! You did this! All of it! It's your fault! It's all your fault!
Stop it, Kaku! Please! It hurts!
You did this to me! You did this to me!
Takumi, get a hold of yourself, Takumi. This voice.
Takumi, stop it! What are you doing?
Can't breathe.
Here it comes.
She's choking me.
Snap out of it! There's no one here. Nobody's attacking you. Those are your own hands around your neck. You're choking yourself.
What? But...
Oh. What are you doing? What I'd like to know is how you're staggering around until I followed you, and then I found you like this. It was the ghost. Calm down, there's no such thing as ghosts. You're just letting your fear, feelings, and guilt lead you down a path of self-destruction. No, that's not it. I really was attacked by the ghost. Just look at this. She had her hands around my neck just a moment ago. How else do you explain these marks? I heard of an experiment that it was held a long time ago. They started by showing the subject red-hot metal rod. Then while they weren't looking, they switched it with a normal room temperature rod painted red. When they put the rod on the subject's skin, it left behind welts as if it really had been burned. What's gonna be doing? What's happening here? Those marks on your neck are the same. You created them yourself. And you believe something is real. Scars. If you believe something is real, scars can show up even when there's no actual physical stimulus. It's a well-established phenomenon. But just listen to me. Forget about those marks for a minute. Try to recognize the fact that you're not thinking clearly. Take a minute, calm yourself down, and breathe. Those marks are psychosemantic, like I think they are. They'll disappear once you calm down and give them a little time. You're right. There's been a lot going on lately. I'm supposed to be the leader here, and well, now go back to your room and get some sleep. Or I can make some purple tea and we can sit quietly for a while. Thanks. I'll go to bed. I want to rest up. You know, I'm so surprised how nice you can be sometimes here. Well, I've been through some things myself. Good night, Takumi. Yeah, see you in the morning. Ah!
Jesus!
Ima.
We found him like this morning. He must have been attacked during the night.
And the Revive-O-Matic?
It won't work. He's been dead for too long. I'm sorry.
No one find him.
Damn it! How the hell did this happen?
Do you even have to ask? It's the curse again, duh!
No, it can't be. It's gotta be the invaders or something.
You guys are crazy! Look at the lock! It's not broken! The cage was still locked when this happened! Who could do that apart from a ghost?
This cage isn't the one with the tunnel underneath it either.
Gaku.
So, maybe.
No, it's not ghosts. It can't be. They left the courtyard and made her way to the class room on the second floor to discuss things further. Alright, everyone, let's take this slow. Maybe you think it was a ghost and who that did this, Gaku, but that's not the only possible explanation. The culprit could have just opened the cage and locked it again when they left. Why are they going to the trouble of doing that? We're asking why. How about we start with why they killed Ima? I knew someone was out to get us, but I never expected them to go after him. Why didn't you think they would attack Ima? Whoever's behind this probably wants to kill all of us one by one. But thinking about it logically, Ima should have been their lowest priority. Ima was locked up in a cage when he was killed. The culprit could have killed him at any time. There was no need for them to do it last night specifically. If only I'd pay more attention on my patrols. They've been patrolling Takemura? Well, yeah, whoever's responsible for all this is still on the loose, you know? It takes some real courage, especially when it might be ghosts we're dealing with. Ghosts, I'll pound him, just does the same once I get hold of him. If you asked, I could have helped you with that. I guess a festering bedbug like me would have slowed you down, though. Don't worry, Shoma. There's no way he would have let you help anyway. Why not? Whoever's responsible for this, those were your words, were they not? It's so likely at this point that the invaders are behind these murders, which means it's either a ghost or a ghost. I mean, Takemura wouldn't work with someone he thought could be the murderer. Not just Takemura, you're thinking the same thing, aren't you? But hey, are we supposed to each other now? It's a curse, and David's grudge or whatever. Pinning down the real culprit is turning out to be a lot harder than we thought. We need to stay on guard so we don't become the victims as well. Especially if the enemy is already among us. You got a point, putting it that way doesn't sit right with me. What good is it? Is any of it gonna do against a ghost? What's important right now is we have a pure, pious heart. I see. Good luck fighting off a murderer with that pious heart of yours. If you don't take this seriously, the curse is gonna get you next. You better start saying your prayers. I wonder when Eva was killed exactly. He was still alive when I brought him his dinner. Sometime during the night then. That's all we could say for sure. That's enough. Everyone shut up. Somebody just died. We might not have known him very long, but he was our friend. Shouldn't we allow ourselves to grieve before we start pointing fingers at each other? Or are you used to people dying that it doesn't even faze you anymore? Get what you're saying. Fine, do what you want then. Where are you going? To my room. I need some time to process this and actually feel emotions for a while. And well, I'm clearly not going to be able to do that here. Where she goes. Should we go after her? I mean, the culprit is still out there somewhere. Considering the rest of us are all here, she's probably safer on her own. But what about the curse? Doesn't exist. And even if it does, would it make any difference whether someone was alone or in a group? What if she's like this is not her first time in this timeline and she actually knows, like, she's like, yeah, there's no curse. There's literally no curse. Like, I've been through this enough times to know that there's no curse. And that's why she's so...
Yeah.
That's why she's so, like, confident.
Yeah.
What do we do now? There's only one thing we can do. I doubt we'll find anything, but we still have to search the courtyard for clues. We should also look around for any signs that anyone had to infiltrate the school. It's too late, if you ask me. We gotta start figuring out some preventative measures, or it's gonna be one murder after another. That's what I've been saying all along. We gotta cleanse our hearts and pray. I wish stopping all this was that easy. We returned to the courtyard and looked around, but we didn't find anything to tell what happened. Then we dug a grave for Ema next to the others. Time passed and the sun went down. Soon enough, it was full on dark and everyone went back to their rooms. I did the same and took a moment to think about the last thing Ema said to me. If I had given him a real answer to the question, would things have turned out differently? Would I prevent Kaka from being mixed up in these incidents in the first place? Could I have stopped all of this? What did I do wrong? Opened my eyes by Hiriko standing with me. Hey, could you have at least knocked? I have something I need to tell you. But it's a long story and a complicated one. Could you clear your schedule for tomorrow and listen to it then? Sure. Thank you. Good night. So that Hiriko was gone and I drifted off to sleep. She better not be dead tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get prepared to be ready to give your lot.
Alright, Hiriko said she wanted to talk to me about something today. I wonder what that's all about. But then something interrupted my thoughts. Again? Another alarm?
You have an alarm system and you're making me look bad.
Okay, everyone was there. Everybody ready? Defensive battle initiate. Alright.
Looks like we made it through okay.
Yeah.
That just leaves the commander.
Keep up the good work, everyone.
Pay attention.
Here I come.
Yeah, we win.
Yeah. Yay.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Your soul will live on. So you really do have the power to curse people?
Curse? Yes, of course. My curse will be upon you. There is no escape. You will all perish.
Those final words, thinking strange happens in his body. Oh. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke. Huh. Okay.
That just happened.
That night we all met in the cafeteria for dinner. I just didn't show up this time, that's something. Not because Vento self-destructed. There was no cryptoglobin. There's no cryptoglobin for her to absorb after that. Partly, you guys heard what Zenta said, right? You mean right at the end? Don't pretend like you didn't hear that. My curse will be upon you. You'll be all perish. Just act sore and lose on account of Vento. You can't keep running from the truth forever. Or have you forgotten what happened to Ava after Ava cursed us? I understand what you're trying to say, but what do you expect us to do about it? The others were all killed when they were on their own. Obviously, we all gotta stay in a single group from now on. We stick together so that we can be ready for the next time the ghost attacks. That's the only way we can survive this. I'm impressed. You said something that's not completely trivial for once. What are you talking about? I'm the one here with every present ever had any good ideas. Having to put up with my company even more than usual probably won't be good for anyone's mental health. I don't know about this, but if you're on the board with it, absolutely not. Huh? Don't get me wrong, you can all stay in a group if you want. Just so long as that group doesn't include me. Come on, whoa, try to read the room here. The conversation was totally more toward everyone agreeing. I know, but I don't want to. I'm being so selfish here, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Oh, and what are you going to do about it, Kaku? Me? Well, I decline your offer. I'm going back to my room, alone. Unless you think you can do anything to make me change my mind. That is... Hey! Yo, back up, Hiroko. You gotta right around like this. Yeah, it's Alex Akimaru. And what are you going to do about it? I know you don't hit girls. Yeah, you got me there. Oh, come on, man! You could try to force me to stay, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now, if you'll excuse me... No, she stopped. Then she turned to me. We'll talk tomorrow, Takumi. I want you fresh and well rested to hear what I have to tell you. It's obvious none of us could sway Hiroko from her decision, and there wasn't much point in all, but one of us staying in a group, so we all went back to our rooms like usual. Day 58. Oh, behind the school?
Ain't no you like us like that, Hiroko.
Oh.
You want to hear what I have to say, don't you? Yeah, but couldn't we have talked to the cafeteria or something? Everyone's already on edge. It's probably better that we stay inside the school. It's too late for us to stick together in one big group and watch each other's backs at this point. You know, know that for sure. We haven't even tried to eat. I know what I'm talking about, and if we really are, and if that were really an unexpected countermeasure, why didn't you suggest it before now? Well, don't bother. I know the reason why. Because you're still afraid of this ridiculous curse. Somewhere in the back of your head, you believe that sticking together won't make any difference in the long run. Hey! Why didn't you suggest it then? Everyone knows you don't believe in the curse, so if it was your plan, they might actually have gone along with it. That will become clear once you hear my story. Now, where should I begin? Suppose with Ima's death. What do you think killed him, Takumi? What killed him? Sorry, but I'm still leaning toward the curse. None of it makes sense otherwise. Think about it. There are other explanations for his cage still being locked besides ghosts. Like suicide? Ima's hardly been in a stable mental state lately. He's been getting worse and worse ever since Kaku disappeared. So, all gonna be too much for him to decide to end it? No, he needed a weapon. And even if he had one, he could he have stabbed himself that many times? You're letting your fear cloud your judgment. You shouldn't need me to spell this out for you. But I thought the same thing at first. When I saw Ima's body, the first thought was suicide, even though it made no logical sense. Takumi, Kako is still alive. At least she is in this timeline. This timeline? I'm the one who made her disappear. Then the night... Yeah. Then that night she went missing, that was really you I saw? Yes, that's right. And the weird shadow I saw after that?
Oh?
The what? Hold on, I don't know what you're talking about now. The one that wasn't you, whatever it was. No, it wasn't me. Let's put all that aside for the moment. It's got nothing to do with me, so it will only confuse matters. Back at my original point. I'm the one who made Kako disappear. You're the reason Emo was driven crazy worrying about his sister? Yes, I won't make excuses, it's true. Why would you do that? I thought we were friends! That's my reasons, I'll explain everything. I'll start with the most important thing, which may also be the hardest for you to believe. I'm a time traveler. Although, if we want to get technical, it's more like a time loop than a real time loop. You like me? You can think of it that way if you want. I've lived through our time here several times before, but I don't retain all memories from the previous loops. I just get fragments of it sometimes, flashes of things that have happened without any real context. I've experienced a timeline a lot like this one before, up until day 23 when Nozomi was attacked. In that one, you tried to tackle the attacker and got knocked out. You were in a coma right until day 100. During that time, I had to fight on my own, and right at the end, I finally found out who was behind it all. I found out who was that person at the site who attacked Nozomi was. It was Kako. It was that weirdest thing when I heard that. I wasn't surprised at all. It was almost like I knew that was where this was going. I even saw the whole thing in my head as vivid and clear as if I'd been there. I thought you'd be acting strange. I thought you'd been acting strange lately, but I guess this explains it. You actually believe me. Are you sure you don't want to think about it some more? When that person with the scythe attacked, you brought me an infuser. Even at the time, I thought it was weird that you were that rare. I don't think many people would hear a scream and immediately go for their weapons. It all just lined up too perfectly. You already knew what was going to happen. It makes a lot of sense. It was a little careless of me, but it was that or let you end up in a coma again. And that's also why you were against everyone staying in one big group. Yes, we tried it before in other loops. The results varied, but it never did any good. Everyone ended up dead, all the same. I didn't want to see that happen again. Those are the facts. Kako is a murderer, and that's why I got rid of her. You didn't kill her though, right? Even if she killed people on other timelines, this version of her hadn't done anything else. I'm not the kind of person who could kill someone just because they grow up to be a murderer. So instead I tried to take her out of the equation another way. But I'll tell you more about that later. Why later? It will be easier if I show you some evidence to go with that part of the story. For now, just focus on two facts. Kako is alive, and I'm the one who made her leave. But Takumi had like a flashback of. I'm wondering if this is also another one of those plot locks.
Maybe.
But I ended up doing it out of order anyway, so. I
guess it doesn't matter now since we won't know.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Kako isn't dead, and what happened to her wasn't your responsibility. All of that is my fault and mine alone. Try to take that in and stop looking so gloomy all the time. Wait, did you tell me how this just made me feel better? I'm not sure if I can really believe all this yet, but I definitely believe that you're a lot nicer than I give you credit for. Don't get the wrong idea. I couldn't stand to see a team leader not doing his job, that's all. Anyway, we're done for today. If you don't get your brain in gear after this, I might just have to whack it like an old TV to get it working again. Can I ask you one last thing? What is it? If you've been through all this before, then you know, right? You know what made Kako suddenly start attacking people with a scythe of all things. I think it was probably because she opened that box we found at the shrine. With that last remark, Hiriko walked away. The box. That's where it all led back to. What in the world was that thing?
Something that made her go crazy, that's what.
So all because we...
Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Yep, more box
Get ready for your 59th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Like now, I'm curious if that was if I just ended up skipping an entire plot lock because I saw Kako because I tackled the shadow at some in one of the because I already tackled the shadow before getting to this part.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway.
Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Anyway, now we know a little bit more about, well, at least at this timeline, we know about Hiroko time traveling, or time looping. Got up, had breakfast, and went back to my room. I was still thinking over what Hiroko had told me. She claimed to have experienced all this before in another timeline or time loop. Under normal circumstances, it was the kind of story no one could ever believe, but I had no reason to doubt her. After all, I was a time traveler myself, with 100 days worth of memories from another timeline. And if she were trying to deceive me, she'd probably have come up with a more credible story. I'm more worried about how the box fits into all this. There's someone else I need to talk to, too. I just came to see how your research is going. Great, unfortunately. I found plenty of interesting books, though all about the invaders' history. It seemed they sealed away a lot of things. Sealed away? I'm still a little hazy on the details, but I'll let you know once I know more. I spent the rest of the day in the library. I did what I could to help the Ghost Boy with his research. We still didn't find anything useful about the box, though.
Get ready for your 60th day of active service here at last. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
Huh?
Morning again. Oh, hi. You talked to me in Kako's voice before, but Kako's not dead. That means you really are just a hallucination. But even if Kako's still alive, that doesn't change what happened to the others. It can only be natural for them to resent me for getting them killed. I've gotta do what I can for those of us that are still here. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone or something. Oh. Alright. I can still make gold bars.
Let me guess, those are going straight to Kaku.
Yeah.
Whoa!
On 4.
1.4.
Your clothes are real nice, Takumi. I mean, everybody here dresses pretty nice.
Thanks?
I'm not jealous or anything. It's all just cloth and fabric in the end, right? These clothes of mine? They're hand-me-downs from an older group home kid. They're still good. Our foster mom patched up the holes. It's enough. I'd rather spend whatever little money we have on food and home repairs than new clothes. I'm not complaining about that, but I do get annoyed when I think of the guy who passed them down to me. He just upped and vanished from the group home the moment he graduated high school. Mom and Dad were so worried, and our other siblings were shocked by his sudden disappearance too. The stingy dude probably just wanted to spend all the money he earned on himself. I'm not gonna be like that. I'd rather have poor-looking clothes than a poor heart. No, wait, that's taking it a little far. I don't really want to look poor. I don't need people's pity, just their money.
Sure.
Time passed, the day turned into night. I head back to my room and found sleep. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, great for a good cause. Just his attitude is what mostly gets me.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was the fatigue from the past few days of getting up with me, but I couldn't bring myself to do much that day. I just hung out in my room, spacing out and letting time pass me by. The night rolled around, I went to bed, and sleep will wash over me, and hoping tomorrow will be better. I get that. Sometimes that's just the mood.
Get ready. Prepare to be ready to
We may
give your
not
life.
like it, but
The morning announcement had barely faded when I heard the scream. What the?
What the hell?
No! Could you hear that just now? Yeah, I couldn't tell what it was, but I heard a scream. Please tell me it's not another attack. Has my body odor finally gotten too much for somebody? None of us were the ones who screamed, right? Who does that leave? It's not here. Just Kiriko and... Somebody help us here! I saw it! Oh, it's just you. Alright, everyone false alarm. Gaku again? I'm going back to bed. Hey, what the heck? Reaction! I need help! It's coming for me! Feels like I don't even need to ask, but what's coming for you? Ghost, of course! I was asleep just now, but then out of nowhere, someone grabbed my leg! It was a touch cold as death, and unrelenting grip filled with hate. There's gotta be a ghost! Commander's curse is taking effect! Sure got the right idea. Even with Gaku screaming his head off, she never even left her room. Good work, everyone. Sorry I was so useless. Yeah, I'll let this slide since it was just another morning out. I was just another morning out. But don't go pulling it after dark, okay? You guys be so heartless. I'm just attacked by a vengeful ghost. Yeah, I'm sure you've been through a tough time. Like I said, I'm going back to bed. If you disturb me again, there will be consequences. Consequences will never be the same. Like, all that screaming must have taken it out of you. Would you like me to get you some breakfast? Come on, isn't anyone gonna show me any real sympathy? You're not even gonna take her up on that? Dang, he's really out of it. If it was a ghost, you're the last guy I want to hunt. You believe me, right? You believe in ghosts, right? I don't think anyone's completely ruined them out at this point. So why don't you believe me when I try to tell them about it? Well, say something! You gotta help me, man. The ghost's after me now. I can die! Just stand by me, okay? Whatever you do, don't leave me alone. I guess I could do that. Great, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now we're gonna need protection. Help me find some salt. Oh boy. Gaku's stuck to me like glue for the rest of the day. Great.
What do you need the salt for?
I had my doubts about his idea of protection, but I did my best to humor him. Alright. Just sprinkle salt here and there.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 63rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and be ready to give your life.
I barely had time to take note of the morning else, but when a different sound filled the air. Oh, hey.
Intruder defense mode.
It's an enemy attack. I better get to the war room. As usual, everyone was there waiting for me. How did they always get here so fast? I pushed aside those unimportant concerns and turned my attention to the battle. What's our status? It's all small fry this time. A lot of them, but no sign of any commanders. Makes sense. The last commander we beat was the 12th one. Veshta is the only one left now. She won't be coming this time, though. We know that. Don't ask questions, I just do. Well, hey, sheesh, not any boy to stack. Kiriko has memories from other timelines. That's how she knows whether Veshta and I will appear in this battle. I hope she's right. Hey, we better get started. Alright. I'm surprised she actually tells Takumi about her being a time traveler in this timeline. Besides when she dies, but actually, like, hey, you should probably know that Kako is not dead.
I don't want to fight!
No. I mean, those guys are.
Not like this!
Oh god, not the voices again.
What's with these voices?
It's the curse! I I told you guys there were evil spirits out to get us!
I guess we should have expected this.
Oh, you heard it.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Right, let's go.
Ready. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I think we got them all.
The next wave is usually when the commander shows up.
If there's no commander, this should be easy. Keep going, everyone!
I don't want to fight.
Help me!
Wow! I know a consolation prize of a character like me has no right to brag, but that really wasn't too hard!
Not physically, but putting up with those weird voices the whole time was totally stressful.
See? It's just one more way the curse is manifesting itself!
You really gotta let that go, man.
At the very least, Zenta's curse didn't do anything. We haven't lost anyone since then.
This battle left a bad taste in my mouth. Can we go back now? Yeah. I'm going to take it easy in my room for a while.
What? Yeah. What about the doll we left in the garage though?
Yeah.
I was about to say though that eerie screams of our enemies have taken their toll on us. Even after we went back to school, I still hear them ringing in my ears. Well.
And some of them were shouting, "Where's my daughter?"
Hey, Hiroko, why do we have to go even farther away this time? You want to hear the rest of my story, don't you? You're going to tell me more today, then? Yes, be patient. We'll be there soon. You said you were going to show some evidence? Is that why we're here? Hiroko nodded.
Oh?
Follow me. What is this place? What's this machine? I call it the Parallel Leap Machine, or PLUM for short. Or the Plum for short. Parallel Leap? Don't ask me what that means or why it's here. It's more who built it. I don't know any of that. All I know is the basics of what it does and how it operates, and how to operate it. And I only worked that out through trial and error. It seems to be a device that allows travel between parallel universes. Parallel universes? You mentioned something similar before. They're like other worlds, alternate futures created by differing actions. This allows us to travel between those worlds to timelines where things played out differently. So it's like a time machine? No, not at all. It only moves you to another timeline, not to the past or the future. You just jump into another universe on the same day at the same time. When you say Kako was dead, but you took her out of the equation, you used this to send her to another universe, didn't you? Yes, if I let her remain here, she would have killed everyone. But I had no way to prove it, and explaining this to everyone would have been problematic. So I sent her away somewhere she couldn't hurt us. I won't make excuses, but it had to be done. I don't really know if being sent to another universe is a bad thing or not. This was just Hiroko's way of neutralizing a threat after all. Kako probably didn't like it, and Ima wouldn't have been too happy either. But I wasn't about to condemn her for it. But then there's one universe where there's two Kako, and Ima is really happy about it, maybe.
Probably.
Assuming all this is true, what kind of world did she end up in? I was in a hurry that day, so I selected a timeline as far away from this one as possible. Here, let me check. What timeline? Oh boy. Oh, this is unfortunate. The PLM is broken. We can't use it anymore. What? Somebody's interfered with the programming and wrecked it from the inside out. There's no way we can repair it like this. Who would do something like that? The machine allows its users sessions, but most of the details have been erased too. It does tell us when it was used, though. We can make some deductions based on that. The last time the machine was used was on day 36. Day 36? That's the day Edo disappeared. I think he used the machine to escape to a parallel universe. He must have left some kind of delayed release virus in the system so we wouldn't follow him. He went all the way to another world. Why would he want to do that? We'll never know. We've got no way of asking him or figuring out where he went. It's best to just forget about it. The real problem is how he got out of that cage that day. He could have escaped on his own, so someone from the team must have let him out. Takumi, I know you're going through a lot, and I'll admit that I'm responsible for a lot of it. But I need you to think about this calmly and clearly. You have to forget about ghosts and concentrate on the very real threats we're facing. Yeah, I know. It's just what? Nothing. It's nothing. The ghostly woman has been watching us this whole time, but telling Hiroko wouldn't do me any good. Logically, I knew she was just a hallucination. With her constantly hovering up on the edge of my vision like it was easy to forget that sometimes.
Get ready for your 65th day. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your life.
I really don't think this is a good idea. You know what, man? I'm going. Don't try and stop. Huh? Her voice was raised outside and rushed up and see what was going on. What's happening? What's all this noise? It couldn't be. Oh, hey. Why are you two fighting? I can hear you through the walls. Kamari says he's going out and searching the ruins on his own. Why would you want to do that? Ain't obvious. All this stuff about curses and crap keeps coming back to the box of whatever it was. Keep going in circles because we still don't know what the deal is with that box. We'll find one so we can figure out what it is and how it works. Then we can finally put this whole thing to bed. But I'm going whether you like it or not. If you try to stop me, I won't go easy. Takumi, can't you do something? Okay, that's actually not a bad idea, Takamori. But You shouldn't go out there on your own. I'll come with you. Whatever, do what you want. Thank you, Takumi. Don't worry about it. Let's let the others know what we're doing. Okay? Let's get going, Takamaru. Do you have any idea where we should start? Yeah, I'd figure we'll go with our guts. Your instincts can lead you to stuff you wouldn't notice consciously sometimes. That's how this works, right? Oh, kinda. Let's just do our best out there. So Takamaru and I spent the day outside the school grounds, scouring the ruins for another box. Oh. 66, 67, 68, 69.
Nice.
70. 71.
How many days are we gonna find this box?
For the past few days, Takamaru and I have done little else but explore the ruins outside the school. We checked the inside of the one containing the doll thoroughly, but hadn't found anything out of the ordinary. So we decided to look for another one. We've seen two so far, so it stood to reason that there might be more out there. At least that's what we thought. But here we were at the end of day 71 with nothing to show for it. We Takamaru went to admit defeat. Reluctantly, we both trudged back to the school.
Get ready for your 72nd day. Prepare to be ready to give your lot.
Most of the invader attacks happened first thing in the morning, and this was no exception. Hot on the heels of the morning announcement, the alarm sounded.
Intruder defense mode.
Return to the war room to get ready. I mean, why are you always gonna be the last one to show up? You're rather slow. Yeah, what are you, eternal? Look, slug. Who is something to be even later than me?
Hey!
You got to destroy my self-esteem right before the battle? Dude, we should get going. Right. Jeez. What was this, like, Rose Token, like, pocketing hour?
We like throwing sick burns at Takumi.
I don't want to fight! Not like this!
I don't want to
fight.
I heard it.
Oh man, this is so easy! I don't even want to throw up like I usually do.
Hey, that's progress.
Not even a little? I tried dry heaving, but I just coughed up an old scrap of food.
Ew, but cool.
Gross! Too much information!
You guys want to quit the chit-chat?
Yeah, it looks like the next wave of enemies are here!
Then we take them out too.
No! I don't want to fight!
Ready.
It's over? That was it? When things are this easy, it feels like the floor is gonna be pulled out from under us any minute.
Ugh, don't be such a paranoid little pessimist. We had an easy win. That's a good thing.
I guess so. Good work, everyone!
I kinda wish it was always this easy.
Let's just take some time to enjoy and appreciate this victory.
Yeah, you're right.
We won. And that's what's important.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. You did a great job today.
Okay, who's dying next? Despite the relaxed mood, my thoughts were still racing. Will these invaders feel hatred and resentment toward us for failing them? Could those feelings be strong enough to linger even after death? Would they come back as vengeful as vengeful ghosts? Could they even possess one of us? Was there for the morning announcement? I was looking at what Gaku calling me from the top of his voice. You could become quick as an emergency! I had a very bad feeling what that might mean. Alright, who's dead? And Gaga told me to the classroom and everyone else was there just outside the door. No, wait, we're missing. Don't tell me. Lump in my throat, I charged toward the classroom. It's not exactly what I've been afraid of.
Kurata.
Ugh.
When I came here this morning,
how are we gonna get ketchup
I
now?
found her like this.
The mask that Kurara usually hid behind has been removed. Her face was deathly pale and it was clear that to everyone she was gone. The blood from the floor is mostly dry too, so we can't bring her back.
Kurata! Damn it! Talk to me!
Takemaru, don't. We're too late. She's dead.
Poor Kurara. Why did this happen?
Another victim! The curse is back!
Wait. Something doesn't make sense to me.
What's that?
Hiroko beckoned us back into the corridor.
Huh.
She was killed in this classroom, a place none of us use most of the time. Gaki, you said you were the one who found her. What were you doing here and so early in the morning? You're not suspecting him, are you? I'd like him to explain his behavior at least. It's not normal to go poking around in random rooms before the day the mission started. Whoa! You can't pin this on me! I was caught here by your ghost! Your ghost? I was asleep just like normal, then suddenly I started finding it hard to breathe, and then next thing I knew, I was here! It's been Kurara's ghost guiding me here so she could punish me for letting this happen! Seriously, dude, you're still going on about crap. You guys are just as bad as me! You're always shooting me down when I bring up ghosts, but you never can come up with any other explanations! Maybe you could have... It was too much! How much longer are you gonna keep denying it? You've been cursed by the Box of Calamity, by Ava, by Kurara, and probably a bunch of others too. Everything weird that's happening is their fault. We need to exercise them, or we're done for. I refuse to accept that way of thinking. I'm not asking you to. You believe me, right? The curse is gonna get us all if we don't do something. We need it and exorcism. Don't be full of Takumi. There's a logical explanation for all this. Floating silly rituals is going to waste our time. I think. Why are we even entertaining this? Like,
What? Whose side will you take?
Here. Yeah. People don't become ghosts when they die.
They become statistics.
You don't need an exorcism because there's no way Kurara would come back to haunt us from beyond the grave. There has to be an explanation for all of this. Something that we're missing. It has to be. You're not fully convinced yourself. What's this explanation? Why did they all die? Who was killing them? I don't know yet, but I swear I'm going to find the truth and explain everything. I think that's enough discussion. It's time for you to back down, Gaku. Takumi. Sorry to make you. Anyway, we can't leave Kurara like this. Let's get her down and get her quiet for us. Of course, we can mourn her properly once this is finally over. Besides, this is what Kurara wanted anyway. Didn't want too much ceremony. She just wanted to be another statistic.
But how are we supposed to get our ketchup now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have the Ration-O-Matic. A storm of different emotions swirling around inside me: rage, sorrow, remorse. But one thing I wasn't feeling was doubt. It was like the miasma had been weighing down my thoughts for so long had finally been dispelled. I got up, ate a quick breakfast, and went back to my room. I need to get my thoughts in order. Let's go over the incidents one more time. Yama was killed in the bathroom. He was hanged, and his ankle slit open from, so he'd bleed out as well. We found Moko in the cafeteria where she'd been stabbed multiple times. Emo
48 stab wounds.
Emo stabbed too. his body was still inside the cage when we locked him in. His cage was still locked when we found it too. I mean, they didn't want to give him a chance, huh? Like, I mean, what do you think they felt? Like, fear? Hatred? I mean, they were bleeding, begging for their lives, but they stabbed again and again. Okay, I'm done. Why did the killer look it behind them? Why were they trying to create a locked room mystery? Why do that when all of Ima's injuries clearly pointed to murder? Did they want us? Did they just want to mess with us? And finally, there's Carrara. She was hanged and bled out as well. Look at the murders all together. They fall into two pretty clear groups. Yeah, two different modus operandi. Like Yugamo and Carrara are hanging and had their ankles cut. Moko and Ima were stabbed. Why the two different MOs? And why cut their ankles? To drain their crypto levels so they couldn't be revived? That's what I thought at first, but just making sure the bodies wouldn't be found for a while would do that too. And if that was really about making sure they couldn't come back, the killer could have thrown them into the undying flames or something. That would get rid of the corpses and make the murderer that much harder to trace back to. It's been very careful about covering their tracks, except when it comes to the bodies themselves. Wouldn't it be more advantageous to hide them? And is it significant that those four are the ones who were targeted? Hiroko said that the reason Kako started killing people was because she opened the box. This case really does hinge on that thing. I continued to puzzle over the quick details of the case long into the evening. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down and my room was cloaked in darkness. Still trying to reach an answer, I reluctantly crawled into bed and soon drifted off. Still don't know exactly when Nozomi gets infected, or when she got infected.
Up and out of troops! Time! Get ready for your 75th prepare. Just be ready to give your lot.
You mean it's symptoms?
But I mean, all we know is, we know from being as Nozomi and Kako, but Kako shouldn't be in this timeline is the thing. But it goes around here. Oh, hello. Here we go. Are you feeling better now? Ready to actually solve this mystery? Yeah, the question of ghosts and curses can wait. Right now, we have to stop whoever's trying to kill us. Well said. If you haven't shaped up, I might have to kill you and take over as leader myself. I know I've been kind of useless lately, and I'm sorry. Can't you ease up on me a little? You came to your senses before it was too late, so I suppose it's alright. Just don't mess this up. Anyway, if you came here, I assume you're looking for this? Yeah, I thought it might be worth checking in over again. And that's what I did. I examined the box from every angle as much as I could. No new details jumped out at me, though. It was just a box. But then there was also the doll that had been inside it. Here we go. You said Kako probably started acting strange because she opened the box at the shrine, right? Yes. So she opened the box and something inside it made her want to start killing people? Can't say for sure. I don't know very much about it myself. Okay, well, I mean, could it be Taku? But, if it's Takumi, then we're definitely screwed because he's not going to be giving a truthful account of everything that's happening in his views, or he's an unreliable narrator. I can't say for sure. No, I just know that in other timelines, she only became murderer after opening it. My only guess is that the box is what causes her behavior somehow. We assume it was, and that means whoever's behind all this also opened the box, right? I wouldn't be so sure. Ima opened it and he didn't turn into a serial killer. Well, that's true. I'm curious about the doll. Do you think the other box has something like this in it too? Who knows? Perhaps Takamaru was on the right track when he said we need to find another one to figure out things out. And there's one more thing I don't understand. Why was this box in the cafeteria when I found Moko's body? I thought maybe Moko found it, but and was killed for it, or died when she tried getting the box inside or something. But we didn't come to anything conclusive though. 75th day at Self-Defense Academy drew to a close. Our heads still filled with confusion and unanswered questions. Yay! Day 76. Spent most of the day mulling things over. Walked around the school looking for clues, too. I re-examined all the crime scenes, hoping to find something I missed the first time around. My search didn't yield any results, though, and all too soon the day was almost over.
You never know. Well, then.
And here. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, it's been a while. I think I finally have something to report. What is it? Before I tell you, I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been happening. Okay, but I haven't really come up with anything yet definite yet. Proceed to tell the Ghost Boy everything I managed to figure out so far. I see. Kako changed because of the strange bombs, and now you need another one to move things forward. In that case, I think you'll find what I have to say helpful. Really? What did you find out? Well, most importantly, there seems to be a legend regarding the Box of Blessings in their society. Supposedly there are 7 of them scattered around the world, and anyone who finds them will find happiness. So what Ava said was true? I don't think so. There's also a corresponding legend about the Boxes of Calamity. This was mentioned in even older sources. They said that there are a total of 6 of these boxes hidden around the world. So what does that mean? Both of the legends seem to be legitimate, but there's one other important detail. Apparently Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity look almost identical, almost the same. The patterns of the boxes are also the same, but their number of symbols is different. So at first glance, one likely won't be able to tell if a box is one of Blessings or Calamity.
It had a particular design on it. In your culture, I think you call it a moon. Yes, it was a little wooden box adorned with a moon design.
I'm pretty sure Ava mentioned the box of Blessings kind of moon design. That's right, but the same is true for the box of Calamity. However, it seems the Box of Calamity have a certain order to the number of moons. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. The one that we have has 4 symbols on it, right? Because we figured out in a different timeline that the order to open them is actually that you have to open they're all prime numbers, not so. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. So, if it was a 4 symbol one, then yeah, we definitely got cursed, or whatever was in there. I think Ava intentionally said nothing about the existence of the boxes of Calamity. As I said before, Boxes of Blessing and Boxes of Calamity bear a striking similarity. If anyone were to find a box and not be aware of the Boxes of Calamity, that person would be certain there's a box of Blessings and open it without hesitation. Oh, frick. Supposing it was a Box of Calamity in which a wraith was sealed. So that was Ava's goal. I believe she planned to let you guys open the Box of Calamity in order to wipe out the site of Special Defense. And she came up with that plan so quickly. The point is, the wraith is something Ava genuinely thought could do us harm. It's not something abstract like bad luck, but a genuine, tangible threat. The box Kako opened at the shrine and the one you found in the cafeteria. Even if we count those as 2 separate ones, there's still 4 Boxes of Calamity out there somewhere. If we could find one, we might be able to figure out just what happened to Kako. You're right. We thought so too, but this confirms it. Thank you. Was I here to help you out a little? Smile, the Ghost Boy faded away. Okay. Finally, we had some new definite information. I was so excited that night I could barely sleep at all.
I was just thinking that Kako might have opened it out of order.
Well, maybe, or didn't realize, or this is before we realized we had to open them, or we should have gotten them all together instead of just opening one after opening as soon as you found one.
Get ready for your 77th day of active service. Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your life.
After breakfast, I relayed everything about the Ghost Boy and told me to everyone in the cafeteria. You're full of steam. Gotcha, that makes things a lot more simple. We gotta find the box that'll show us the bastard who started this whole mess, right? Whether or not it'll get us that far. It's certainly a solid lead at least. And on top of that, knowing there are at least other boxes is pretty big. It means we should be able to find them if we look for them. So how do we do that? If I do the boxes sense, I try to sip them out with my unsightly picks now. Hey, count me out. Those boxes will curse us if we open them. Won't they? Hard pass. No one said a word about any curses. So you think you know what happens if you open them? True, I don't. We still have to find them. Why don't we all go look for them? But wouldn't it be dangerous to leave the school empty? Yeah, maybe we should just stick to a group of 3. I'll go on my own. It's like I told you before. Right now ain't the time to hole up in the back here. The only choice is to be split up and search. What? And leave the school empty? I don't know about that. So we find those boxes, we'll keep getting picked off until we're wiped out. We gotta do this together and make sure to find them fast as possible. You get that? Still, I told you can count me out. Calm down, tomorrow. Whatever, I'm going. I'm bringing home a box. Split up the rest of the work however you like. Hey, talk about wait. Let him go. He's not the kind to get himself killed. There's so much profit. It's not like him to be so reckless. I feel like that doesn't need to be reckless. What do you even though they like to be reckless? What do you call that? Like maybe he's thinking about Kurama's stuff. Kurama? Takamaru went searching for the box before she died. But remember, if she found the box before, then a fair bit of mystery would have been solved. And Kurama may not have died. That thought maybe makes him feel responsible for it. The arrogance putting that much blame on himself. Such a gentle soul. In any case, Hiroko and I will search the full boxes. Though I guess that makes 3 of us, if we count Takamaru taking off on his own. Okay, we're counting on you. So, our search for the boxes has begun. But no matter how many times we tried, over and over and over, our searches always came up empty. Hiroko and I slowly make our trip back to the school. 78. 79. 80. We started searching for the box with renewed vigor, but to no avail. Even after all this time, coming back empty-handed, never got any less disappointed. It was like we were cursed. Not literally, of course. And unbeknownst to me, there was another misfortune waiting to befall us. I would hear about it from Nozomi the next morning.
Who's dying today?
What? Takimaru still hasn't come back?
Oh. He went off on his own yesterday morning and no one's seen him since. Could something have happened to him out there? Come on, this is Takamaru we're talking about. He can handle himself. See, that's why I said we shouldn't act alone anymore. We're gonna get picked off like victims in a horror movie. If we were in a horror movie, I think you'd be the third one to be killed off. Shut up! You're gonna jinx it! You don't think the invaders got the jump on him, do you? Or he could have fallen off a cliff and broken his leg and now he can't move? This is scarily possible. So now we have to search for him as well? How exasperating. Nozomi, did Takamaru mention which direction he was going in when he saw him yesterday? I think he was going to explore the art gallery ruins? Art gallery, huh? Hiroko and I paired up for the day and searched the cavernous building. We decided it was some kind of art gallery. There was a lot of ground to cover, and by the end of the day, still no sign of Takamaru. He made it back on his own while we were out here. We can only hope so. It's getting late. We should get back here ourselves. It was already dark by the time we got back to the school. The others were in the courtyard when we arrived, waiting for the Is Takamaru further shutting No, still not back. What could have happened to him? I'm telling you guys, it was a curse! That's the only explanation that makes sense! I didn't say anything, not because I thought Gaku was right, of course. I just no longer have the energy to argue at this point with him. $83. $84. All through day 82 and 83, Hiroko and I kept up our search for Takamaru. The same went for today, 84. No matter how hard we looked, though, we never found a single clue to our friend's whereabouts. We staggered back to school that night with more disheartened than ever. As usual, we asked the others if there was any news when we returned. One look in their faces was enough to answer that question. But then something new happened. I heard a noise behind me. Footsteps. I took a deep breath and turned around. And standing there before me was... Takemaru!
Oh.
Like, I don't believe it. No way! You actually made it back? Takemaru! Where have you been? I'm so worried about your back, though. Losing another fighter would have been an inconvenience. Takemaru? Yes, Takemaru, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't I look fine? No, not even a little. Anyway, you need to go to the infirmary? Of course not. I'm telling you, I'm fine. I walked past us, heading toward the dorms. But when we turned to watch him go... Oh.
Takemaru! What happened to your back?
My back? Oh, this? It's nothing. I fell.
I find it hard to believe a simple fall could cause injuries like that.
Yeah, that is awfully deep.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's straight.
Is that all you've got to say?
You need to get those wounds treated. Doesn't it hurt?
Nah, not really. Anyway, you guys mind giving me some space? I'm beat. I want to go get some rest.
Takemaru began moving again and disappeared into his room. What's that about? Not he's back and all, but he's acting weird. Is he really okay? Maybe he's just tired. He'll be fine when he gets some rest, right? No one spoke up to answer that question. It was something we'd have to find out for ourselves.
Get ready for your 85th day of... Now then, you only have 15 days left at this. Everything hinges on all of you. Keep fighting through. Long live humanity! And long live the special... Long live!
How do you like your breakfast, Takemaru? Was it good? Yeah, I guess. Well, how about you maybe use your training leader? Yeah, I guess. Alright, think cool if I punch you right in the face? Yeah, I guess. Okay, he is so not okay! Takemaru showed his back earlier. His wounds were completely healed. But I was still worried. Here we go. I think we should call off our surgical box for now. I mean, with Takemaru in this condition now, I'm gonna stand up. There's one last place I'd like to try first. Have you got some kind of hunch? Yes, I just thought of it this morning. I want to at least check it out before we take any breaks. Will you come with me? Are you sure we should leave Takemaru here? It's hard to tell with all this rubble, but this is where we found the shrine, isn't it? Yes, this might well be the place where Kaku first opened the box. I should thank you for telling me about the old invader legends. When I heard those, I got to thinking, the threat of the Box of Calamity was serious enough that the invaders saw a need to pass those stories on to later generations. I guess so. That's why the legends are still around today. That being the case, maybe there's a warning that where the box would connect through? It's not a sure thing, but I think it's worth checking. I think you're right. I just hope we'll find something this time. Hiroko and I got to work sifting through the rubble and what once were shrine grounds. Eventually... Here, found a scroll. Good job. If it was kept here, there was a good chance it had some information we could use. I did the screen and wrote with the scroll. It was packed with strange writing I couldn't understand, but it did look like a little familiar. Good thing we know someone who could read this. Yeah, let's go ask him.
I see.
This box is cursed. Do not open it. Like, I see. Did you find anything? Sort of. This is definitely a document about the Box of Calamity. I'm sure of that, but what? It's written in code. In code? It's been deliberately made more complicated and difficult to read. If they went to all that trouble to keep this information secret, it must be important. It will probably take me several days to completely decipher it, though I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. We know you're going to be doing your best. That said, the faster you finish, the better. Here we go. I understand. I'll get it done as fast as I can. Thank you. We'll leave it with you then. Just progress, right? Can't say for sure until the scroll's deciphered. At the very least, it does feel like we have a chance to move things forward now. All because of you. Thanks, Hiroko. I didn't really... What's the problem? I saw something streak across the sky just now. Huh? Oh, is it one of those shooting star things?
Oh?
Perhaps it was gone before I really knew what I was looking at. So, are we still taking a break from looking for the box? I don't think searching blind will do us any good. Let's wait and see what the scroll says. Hirko and I went to our separate ways and returned to our rooms. I had a feeling I was going to sleep well tonight for the first time in what felt like a very long time. I must have been pretty tired for the last few days because by the time I woke up, the sun was already sinking below the horizon. And I did manage to tell everyone about the scroll we found, though. And just like that, night fell and the day was at an end. Just as I was settling it in and to get an early night, I heard that's Gaku's voice. Left the door like a bullet from a gun. That was a scream I heard. On the roof, I saw Hirko, Shoma, Tsubasa, and Nozomi. I looked around and from the darkness it appeared. Oh.
What is this?
Oh.
What's happening?
Takamaru.
No way!
Quiet. Don't talk. Just get your infusers and... You idiot!
He's looking right at me!
Shit.
Oh. Takamaru charged him in a bizarre manner, clawing his way there on hands and feet.
Shoma!
Shoma ran right into me first, and Hirko trying to escape and knocking us both off balance. Because of that, the one who ended up shoved to the front to pack was Tsubasa.
Tsubasa!
Move, Tsubasa!
I frantically pushed toward the front, but couldn't make it in time.
Wait, no, he's a friggin' zombie.
So Takamaru ferociously charged towards Tsubasa.
I'm sorry, Takamaru!
And in the next instant...
Ah!
Huh?
Huh?
What was...
Takamaru's body just... blew up?
Tsubasa? Did you?
Yeah, I blew him up.
Right, she found the components in Sierra Amigo's parts. That's how she was able to...
You? But how?
With this,
A remote control?
I made it from Sierra Inigo's disassembled bodies. This remote has a switch to activate the bombs implanted in our bodies. I made it without knowing if I'd ever need it. But I never imagined I'd have to use it. Like this.
And you walk around with something like that on you?
Then perhaps the most dangerous one among us is Tsubasa.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Takamaru! I'm sorry!
Wait, what about Gaku? We rushed over to the fallen Gaku to check his condition. We knew immediately that he lost too much blood to be revived. Now even Gaku... What do you suppose that is? What? Hirko was staring at Takamaru's body, or rather what was left of his head. My eyes followed her gaze. There, nestled among the brain matter, among the strewn bits of flesh, I saw what she was talking about. What the? That a freaking Metroid?
That was a
What is that?
Yeah?
It's moving.
Does that mean it's alive?
I can only guess that it was inside Takamaru's head. And that would explain why he acted the way he did.
So, it's some kind of parasite?
We can't say for sure.
Maybe everything that's happened up until now is because of that.
But why was it in Takamaru's head?
It could have possessed him while he was out searching.
We still don't know anything for certain. Except for one thing.
This thing is dangerous.
Amateurish!
We can't let it live. So,
Alright, Hiroko marched over to the strange creature and stomped on it with all her might. The creature let out an eerie death cry, and before long it stopped moving. Ugh. Well, frick. Frickin' parasites.
Get ready for your 87th day of... Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lives to...
You certainly look a lot smaller now. You don't have to be so mean about it. I'm just stating the truth. And honestly, I'm ashamed that I've allowed the killer to run free for so long. Well, he stopped Takemaru, whatever was possessing him at least. That doesn't mean this is over. Takemaru only started acting strangely on day 84. Before that, he never displayed any unusual behavior. If he were behind the other murders, it wouldn't make sense for him to start breaking down all of a sudden. Furthermore, he used sheer brute force. It was nothing like the other methods of killing we've seen before. He's saying what I think you're saying? I'm still not 100% certain. Well, we'll get back to this later. The scroll we found should give us some answers. There's no use speculating about it now. Either way, I think it's too soon to say the killer is finally out of the picture. Hey, Kyoko, why did you ask us to meet in the courtyard anyway? Because we're about to get a visitor. A visitor? We all followed Hiroko's gaze. Look, there it is, stick figure.
Oh, don't tell me.
Hey, Delsha.
God of the planet. Hey, Delsha.
Commander, but you said Veshus was the only one left. I thought she was. I'd never seen this guy before. Here, Vader's around. You don't either. Here, go. How did you know he was coming? Women's intuition. For real? Just get ready. We need to fight him. Rallying together, Hiroko handed out his arm fusers, which he just so happened to have brought along.
There's no way she's getting
Let us begin. Keep up the good work, everyone.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah,
That's all. What a disappointment. I expected more.
Ugh! He's so strong! What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me. I'll do something about him.
We're definitely out of
And we all see where this is going.
Yeah, that's great seeing this play out exactly like this.
I see, but not enough to see.
No way.
Still.
What's going on?
Is he surrendering?
Not likely. Our attacks didn't even scratch him.
What a terrible bore. Huh? What disturbs all of you so? You're unable to concentrate on the battle at hand.
Didn't you come here to...
I told you. I want to know you. Defeating you will tell me nothing. And there's no point in standing on the battle. I shall leave.
What?
I will return soon.
What?
And I will not return alone. I won't return. I suggest you
I've seen this exactly.
Yeah, like literally 1-to-1.
Yeah. Day 88. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna go until we finish this route, just so we can start the next stream with another wheel. And before somehow day 90 is 10 hours long.
Get ready for your 89th day of prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
So why have you called us together? Did you regard something here? Finish deciphering this for you. Really? How could job getting it done so fast? If you wanted all of us present for this, I'm assuming it has something to do with the other incidents as well? I think so. I'll do my best to explain everything. This could take a while, so I'd be grateful if you could hold any questions till the end. We won't get anywhere if we have to stop and discuss everything that seems strange. Also, it was quite an old document, but I wasn't able to preserve the archaic feel of the language, like in the translation. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think we really need that. Please, just tell us what it says. Wasn't able to preserve the archaic feel of the document. Scroll contained a legend passed down in this region about a certain life form. They arrived on the planet a long time ago inside a flaming meteor. It crashed near a small village, and the villagers came to investigate it. The crash site, they found 2 gleaming opalescent orbs. The villagers considered these a gift from God. They took them back to the village and enshrined them. Sometime later, the priestess in charge of the shrine began acting strangely. It was as if she was possessed by something. Night after night, she would go into a violent rage, killing her fellow villagers. Not only that, her victims rose from the dead and joined her in her killing spree. The massacre went on until the village was almost completely wiped out. Only a single solitary child remained. This child ran to the neighboring village, begging for their help. The people took up arms and marched on the village, where the mad priestess dwelt. None of them returned alive. In fact, they returned as possessed walking corpses, attacking both their village and the others nearby, adding to the body count even more. The destruction spread like a plague until word of it reached the capital. Authorities dispatched seasoned warriors who made short work of the inexperienced villagers. During this campaign, a possessed living person and a possessed corpse were captured and brought back to the capital. There, they were dissected and analyzed by high-ranking holy men. There, they were surprised to find a strange creature living inside the heads of the possessed. Government officials and ministers all called for the extermination of these repulsive beasts. But the holy men saw things differently. These creatures have brought calamity on us. This much is true. They have taken control of villagers, both living and dead, and driven them to the horrible things. But these too are God's creations. They may have been sent here as divine punishment for our impious ways. Killing them would constitute a crime against the Almighty. The matter was brought before the Emperor, who allowed the creatures to live. He also ordered that their biology be investigated further to prevent similar tragedies and explore the possibilities of using them to the nation's advantage. Thus, the 2 creatures were spared and came to be known as the G. Like, based on the particular screeching they made. By the time the government's research bore fruit, the GE numbered 64 in total, but it was felt that having too many of them around would likely result in another tragedy. The researchers carried out a cull, leaving only 6 alive, each of which was sealed away inside a small box. The Boxes of Calamity. These boxes were enshrined in different locations all across the land. But why... That's more or less the chronology of the events described in the scroll. Gee, is that what that thing was? Something that possesses people and drives them to kill. It fits the description. The boxes they were sealed in must be the Boxes of Calamity, right? Do you have any other information about those creatures? Just a moment. Apart from the initial episode of the GE, the scroll also recorded what the people at that time learned from their research. I'll take you through the main points. GE are parasitic creatures with a societal structure based around multiple males serving a small number of egg-laying queens. Both males and females can control other organisms, but females exclusively possess meat-eating creatures, never herbivores. And the males can't possess living animals at all. They only attach themselves to corpses. This next part pertains to the GE Queens. When the Queen finds a suitable host, it uses its tentacles to enter it through the mouth. From there, it travels through the nasal cavity and into the brain. Once it settles in, it can no longer switch to another host. The Queen extends its tentacles into the host's brain tissue, allowing it to influence their behavior. It can even access the host's knowledge and memories to some extent. On their own, GE are simple creatures, but bonding with other creatures lets them considerably augment their intelligence. The Queen's goal is to provide corpses for other queens to lay eggs in, producing more males. In other words, the killing spree that GE hosts go on is to create suitable breeding ground. The more corpses, the more eggs the queens can lay, the more males they'll have to serve them. They can keep this up generation after generation, an endless cycle of killing. How about the GE males? When the eggs lay in the corpses hatch, the male larvae emerge. Each of them seeks out another corpse that attaches themselves to its brain. Crawling over it allows them to stimulate the nervous system and reanimate their host. And of course, once they have a host, they may kill other creatures to create more breeding grounds. In that sense, they're just like the queens. They kill endlessly and indiscriminately. The main difference is that males can't control their hosts for very long. They're possessing corpses, after all, creatures that are already dead and decaying. The larvae then become pupae and leave their hosts once they reach full maturity. Because they resemble flying insects, they inevitably get eaten by small animals like frogs and birds. Once they reach the stomach, they release sperm into it. GE sperm is incredibly resilient and won't be killed or dissolved by stomach acid. Then those birds and frogs are eaten by the queen's host. And this way it gains access to the sperm and is able to fertilize its eggs. This is also the time that it lays an egg that will hatch into the next queen. Finally, the queen enters its spawning phase. It leaves its host's body, killing them. It spends the last moments of its life desperately laying male eggs in the corpses prepared for it by the males and other queens. It does this over and over until it used up all its strength and dies. Eventually, the egg it left behind in its previous host hatches into a new queen. That queen seeks out a new host, enters through its mouth, takes over its brain, and the cycle begins anew. That's all I was able to find out. That was totally gross. Just hearing about it made me queasy. Gee, parasites. Wouldn't explain everything that's happened, wouldn't it? At the very least, nothing in this document contradicts what we've experienced. Wait, I'm still confused. This is a lot to take in all at once. How about I recap it? G queens possess other organisms that make it kill. Other queens that then lay eggs in the corpses. GE males only possess corpses that can only drive their hosts to kill, but they can't control them for long. Queens are able to access the memories and knowledge of the host. Once a queen bonds with a host, it stays with them for the rest of its life. Those are basically all the important parts. I guess we know what was inside the box of Calamity now. So then Takemaru got possessed by one of these things, and it made him carry out all those murders. So I guess this research, this whole thing, the GE predates the boxes of Calamity and Blessings, because the whole thing about the boxes of Blessings and Calamity are all, they're all basically, they're considered legends, but
that's gotta be the explanation for it.
Yeah, but there's no way that they just purposely decide, hey, let's make both two different types of boxes and then just spread them out and spread them out around the world and risk this thing, at least one of these things from getting out. Yay. Remember when we found out when we examined his body? The parasite hadn't been inside him for all that long. Only a few days. I'd say since day 80 at the earliest. But then that could only mean one thing. Yes, it is the only explanation. One of us is still possessed by a GE parasite. We'll have to come up with a plan of action. First of all, I'm gonna decapitate everyone. Wait a minute! What's wrong? We only just found out these GE things exist. I don't think any of us have fully processed that information yet. Not you. We're all shaken. We're all confused. If we try to discuss things as they are now, we're going to go around in circles. We call it a day here. If even one of us is possessed by GE, that means the other three are still our friends. If we start getting paranoid and accusing each other, the special defense unit could completely fall apart. You're far too soft-hearted as usual, but with so few of us left, I suppose unity is going to be important. Let's all agree to keep our distances from each other today. If anyone tries to get close to you, scream. In the meantime, think over everything that's happened and what we could do from here. Can you do all that for me? Right. I understand. In that case, I'm gonna grab some food and hole up in my room for the day. Thanks for all your help with the scroll. I think we finally have a chance to catch the killer. Glad I could help. I'll try to keep an eye out for any potential danger too. Thanks. Okay. Okay, everyone. Right, that's all for today. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think we can roll. I think we can roll out the Undying Flame Boy because even if the G got to him, it would just get incinerated.
Yeah, but I think I get what happened. What happened? Like, so in the timelines where Nozomi is attacked by a shadowy figure, like with a scythe,
which we know was Kako.
Yeah, we now know it was Kako. Like, it must have been around during that thing when maybe possibly one of that it might have spread, or that one of the larvae spread to her, and then that's why there's a huge pause between killings, because it was taking time to incubate, and around day 90, that's when it finally takes, around the 90s, that's when it fully takes control of Nozomi.
You might be onto something.
Yeah. Special defense units down to just be Hiroko, Nozomi, Tsubasa, and Shoma. Is one of them really harboring a GE? But also, I think Takumi is also possessed. Also has. Well, I guess he found a box. I mean, a box that ended up disappearing, but he did find a box. So I think I'm pretty sure Takumi is the one who's actually been doing the killing. He just hasn't realized it. If they are, then which one of them is it?
Wowee! It's your 90th day of active service. The time humanity has longed for. It's been a long and in 10 days. Well then, everyone.
Right.
Huh?
So I'm thinking the other problem has helped me come to terms with some stuff. Let's assume one of us really does have a GE parasite and is killing everyone else. If that's the case, what still needs to be explained? First of all, why was Ima's cage locked when we found his body? And why have there been two distinct methods used in the murders? What we learned about the GE yesterday helps, but it still doesn't answer all our questions. Also, whatever happened to the box I found in the courtyard? I never really found out whatever it was, a box of calamity, or it was another box of calamity. It could have just been some kind of hallucination. I hope that's all anyway. Anyway, it's probably better to put the issue on the back burner for now. Really just leaves one last question.
Huh?
I put it over here, right? Yeah, it still doesn't make sense to me. Why was there a doll inside the box Calamity? The scroll didn't mention anything about this. It's not an old doll either. You could tell just by looking at it. Somebody put it in there more recently, and if that person's not already dead, then... Oh, morning, Takumi. Nice, Masa. Today's a new day, so it's cool we talk now, right? Yeah, I think we've calmed down enough. So what are you doing in here? I've been looking at this, actually. Here's a boss of quick recap of my experience with the box. Now that I thought about it, I brought the thing here after what happened with Ema. I mostly forgot about it. There was so much else going on, I never really brought it up with anyone afterward. Oh, Oh, right, I kind of remember you mentioning it at the time. It's that box, huh? After what we learned last night, that all being in there seems to be even weirder to me. Just coming here and staring at it isn't going to teach me anything new, though. Oh, wait a minute, Takumi. Maybe it will. What do you mean? The inside of the box was covered in blood. Has anyone touched it since then, apart from you, Hiroko, and Hime? Not as far as I know. I still have Siri and Nigo's remains lying around, and they're full of high-tech equipment. If I repurpose their eyes and stuff, I could probably rig together some kind of fingerprint recognition device. By analyzing the blood stains that were on to begin with, we can at least figure out if whoever put the doll in there left any traces behind. You could do that if someone tampered with this box before we got a hold of it, and if they left traces that could be used to identify them. That could tell us who the killer is. Right, come on, let's do this. Can you give me a hand taking Siri and Nigo apart? Of course. Alright.
I imagine she wanted us to do the thing with Nigo and Siri, like that one thing from King Kong where he like literally breaks the T-Rex's jaw.
We are guard duty. The fingerprint recognition device. It sounds so cool. Once it's done, we should make considerable progress in our investigation. If I'd known Siri's parts could be useful, I'd have destroyed them myself a lot earlier. I think that could have led to a whole different set of problems. It would have been fine. We had a spare. Let's say that. Nigo was more than just a spare. Anyway, was it okay for you to tell us that's what she's working on? I mean, if the killer really is one of us, they know all about it now. Don't worry, Spas agreed to it. I'll be keeping watch here the whole time, so if the killer tries anything, they'll just risk exposing themselves unnecessarily. Unless you're the killer! Yeah, I can just imagine Takumi being all, "What are you doing sneaking around? You're the killer, aren't you?" It should take me a day or two, so everything should be fine. That said, I'd like you all to stay away from the garage until Tsubasa is finished. If I catch you trying to interfere, that's as good as a confession. Alright, we'll leave you two alone then. Wait, I actually came up with a good idea myself. Before you go, will you at least hear me out? Good idea? Yes, one that's particularly guaranteed to catch the killer. The fingerprint recognition device kind of makes this redundant, but I want to suggest it anyway. I guess there's a chance the device won't turn up any useful results. Okay, let's hear it. Well, why don't you all just die? Eh? Wait, let me explain. I don't mean it like that, you know? I just mean all of you can be revived and reconstructed when you die. What do you think could happen if the person with the GE inside them died? They'd be revived like normal, but without the parasite. Then we really wouldn't have to investigate any further. Don't get me wrong, dying is still scary to me, but these are extreme circumstances and all. So should we come up with a way for all of us to kill each other all at once? No, we can't do that. This plan won't work the way you think it will. Are you sure about that? First of all, the idea that the Revive-Matic would bring us back without the GE is speculation on Nozomi's part. But it makes sense. It's designed to bring us back without not any parasites that are attached to us. The machine always uses our most up-to-date records for the revival process. That's why none of us ever come back with longer or shorter hair than when we died. If any of us changed our hairstyles, it would revive us with that new style too. So if the most recent record included you having a GE parasite, it would revive the parasite as well. Is that what you're saying? I believe that's how it would work, yes. But, I mean, we could, but maybe, doing that would also mean, do we just behead one of us and then find the one with the GE parasite, then we know that person is gonna, and can quarantine them and stuff. I wish we could check that and make sure, but Siri was probably the only one who really knew how it works. Very responsible for him to die while he could still be useful to us. Weren't you the one who said he would be more useful dead just a while back? Alright, but even if it's how it works, we could still find the GE inside the killer's body. If we take it in turns and examine each person's brain before reviving them, could we find out that way? I really don't want to be cracking any skulls open. Interesting idea, but it presents a problem of who to kill first. Is that a problem? Can't we just decide randomly? And what if the first person we kill doesn't have a GE in them? Until they're revived, that would leave 3 of us alone with a GE host. When we fought Takamaru, the parasite had made him abnormally strong. They probably ignore their host's pain and push their bodies beyond their normal limits. If one of them attacked back 3 of us, there's no guarantee we come out on top. And if we lose, that's it. It's all over. Exactly. We can't afford to take unnecessary risks at this point. It was a sound plan, Nozomi. If we hadn't lost so many people already, it might have been worth trying. Right, I guess we'll just have to wait for the finger recognition device then. We're counting you, Tsubasa. Right, no pressure, huh? Anyway, I'll get it done as fast as I can. Like 2 days tops. Takumi, I did it! I found out whose fingerprints were inside the box! Whoa, you finished the device and you figured it out already? I thought it was going to take you a couple of days. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I didn't check the box with you. Well, you know, there's still a chance you might have been the one with the parasite. I inflated my estimate so I could finish a check on my own just in case. Then if it turned out it was only your fingerprints in the box, I'd have to get away before you try to take me out. You have a frighteningly active imagination sometimes. Anyway, that's not important right now. You found fingerprints, right? Yeah, they were right in the blood itself. They must have been left there before it dried. That means the owner of those prints touched the box before you found it. So come on, who was it? It was...
Shoma! You're the one possessed by the Gi parasite.
Wait, Shoma? Are you sure about this? You can come to the garage and see the results for yourself if you want. The fingerprints inside the box are Shoma's. You could tell even with the naked eye. He also... That also lines up with when Shoma was giving... Wait, the dolls were placed in the boxes recently. So... And he went out... And there was a point when he went out into... Went out in the wild with dolls. So it does line up. So I guess this... Oh my god, brain hurt! I'll get to that later. For now, I'll take your word for it. Shoma, what do you have to say about all this? Answer us, Shoma. Shoma.
That's right! It was me! I killed them all!
There's a voice inside my head telling me to kill. So you see, you gotta forgive me. It wasn't my fault. It was all that voice. It must have been the Gi. But it made me do it.
It's not my fault! It's not... Huh?
You kidding me? There's no way we're letting you off that easy. Killer here, there's no doubt about it. Got proof and everything. Just how long have you been picking us off like this? Pretty much the whole time. It all started on day 26. I went out exploring the ruins and found a strange little box. I opened it up and there was a key. I brought it back to the school with me, box and all. Don't ask me why. I was probably already under its control by then. First of all, I killed Yagami. It was so easy. Everyone was nowhere near as careful as they are now. I hit him on the back of the head and that was that. How the frick...
How?
Like, how the frick did you hit him on the back of the head? Like, did you, like, stand on the sink or something, or...
Did you get a baseball bat or something, Shoma?
Loco's murder went pretty much the same. I just had to tell her I think I found the box. Will you open it with me? She was having to come along and protect me from whatever was inside. I'd already put the doll in there. It was something to surprise her and take her attention away from me. Once she dropped her guard, I stabbed her in the back. But then I messed up. I heard footsteps going toward the cafeteria and panicked. It turned out that it was you, Takumi. I was in such a hurry to get away that I left the box behind. After that, well, you know the rest. The other murders were more or less the same. No new tricks or gimmicks. So you admit it was all you. Why else would I be telling you all this?
Hey!
See, we'll have to restrain you while we decide what to do with you. I recommend you come quietly. There, that should do it.
You're all so mean. Did you have to tie me up so tight? It hurts. All I wanted was to kill each and every one of you.
Yeah, that's all I ever wanted.
It's not a big thing. It's just I want murder.
Shoma! Why?
Shoma, do you mind answering a few questions?
I've told you enough already. Just leave me alone.
How did you kill Ema without unlocking his cage?
Maybe that's the thing, he didn't.
Why did you hang some of your victims and stab the others? Why did you choose those 4 as your first victims?
I don't know. I just did what the Gi told me. It made me do it. Maybe the Gi just picked its targets instinctively.
What about destroying Sire and Nigo? That had nothing to do with the impulse to create corpses. It was a far more calculated move. Did the Gi tell you to do that as well?
Yes. That's right. I did it all because of the Gi. It was controlling me the whole time.
Then how did you get inside Ema's cage?
I had a spare key. I found it by chance and used it to open the cage and kill him. When I was done, I threw it into the undying flames.
That wouldn't, but it destroys organic matter, not...
I see.
Not metal.
Thank you.
Well, we just look for that key and see if he's telling the truth, but... What did you guys think of that? What Shoma just said now? He is the one who did it, right? It's all over now. There's no doubting that Shoma was involved in some way. Restraining him will reduce the chance of further incidents for now. I don't think we should rest easy just yet, though. We left Shoma tied up in the parking lot. He couldn't possibly get out on his own. We caught the killer, so why did I still feel so uneasy? Because, I mean, because Nozomi was awfully cheerful about, about trying that. Hey, how about you all just die and we can find it that way?
The goal is right in front of you.
She's really not the kind of person to just.
When all this is over, you'll be honored as now get out
really
there.
Consider that even like she's not really a person to consider murder even pragmatically. Why the long face, Takumi? When you finally caught the killer, you could act a little happier. There's no way to be happy about this. You get that, don't you? Yeah, it doesn't feel as satisfying as I hoped. But worrying over it won't help us now. We've got more important things to talk about. Think about. Right. We still need a strategy to deal with Dosha. But words were barely out of my mouth when the alarm sounded. Oh, right. Yeah, we still have...
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
One of us.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
He's here already. Come on, Takumi, we have to hurry. Right. There aren't really any of us left.
You brought friends with you this time.
I wanted to come home.
That woman.
Okay.
We've seen this before.
There. Now, just...
Then let's finish things.
How trifling and loop hesitation. Fear.
We're doing everything we can. You can't just insult us!
How regretful that I was dragged. Just what is the value of a battle that it... Enough. So, it's you.
Huh? He stopped moving? Isn't this our chance?
It's like someone is standing in front of him.
That's...
But, say what you will, I have my own goal. You have a point. You indeed have a point. I will leave.
What?
I said I will leave. Whether I kill you or you kill me, I've lost interest.
You're abandoning...
This should be and you cannot be fair.
Huh?
And he took his leave. And, alright. Alright, so...
Huh?
Morning. We made it through yesterday, his defense battle, in a sense. Feels more like Dhalsha spared us again, and I still have no idea why. None of this makes sense. What made him give up and leave so suddenly? You shouldn't overthink it too much.
Huh?
Here's up. It's true we didn't defeat the commander through strength or skill. Just think of it as a stroke of good luck instead. What about Veshna? She thinks we're stronger than Dhalsha. Good luck won't help us against her. If she really is that much stronger, then training won't help either. I thought of some strategies that might be effective, but we can talk about that later. There's something else I'd like to clear out first. Would you help me? Sure, I guess. What is it? While things are still quiet, I want to see if Shoma's been lying to us. I'm all for fact-checking Shoma's story, but how exactly are we supposed to do that? It's simple enough. We're going to look around inside the wall of fire. Inside the wall? But fire extinguishers can only put out a little bit at a time. That also means the ground around the area is exposed until the flames come back. Time enough to check the ground for any stray items. We're really doing this? It's our only choice if we want to know whether Shoma was telling the truth or not. The undying flames only burn organic matter. If Shoma really did toss a spare key into them, it should still be here, complete and undamaged. Okay, it's really a lot of work, but I guess it's worth it. I wouldn't want to leave you to do it on your own either. I'm glad you understand. Now we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. And I'll spend the rest of the day making slow, methodical way around the wall. It's not exactly glamorous work, but it's the only thing we can do right now. Better give it my all. Meanwhile, Tsubasa's probably already dead by inside. Because she's left alone with Nozomi.
Probably.
Stop and Adam troops. The goal is when all this is over, you'll be honored as... Now get out!
I'm pretty sure around this day, that's when the fire extinguishers are broken? Not exactly broken, it's more like they need some cooldown time. All that walking around putting out the flames yesterday really did a number on them. They were never intended to be used this frequently over such a short period. This is unfortunate. Is it though? We pretty much know that Shoma was the killer now. Takumi said you guys were looking for the spare key to prove it, but is that really worth the risks at this point? Honestly, probably not. But it still bothers me. I just can't let this go. Alright then, I'll do some maintenance of the extinguishers for you. I'll try to have them ready for you by tomorrow. That's not another inflated estimate, is it? I've got no reason to lie to you now. Okay guys, take these back to the garage for me. Oh, hi. Sirenigo says, when are they operational? It's really just their outer shells. I figured I could fix them up enough to be useful again, so I gave it a try. Their personalities are gone, but they can follow simple instructions. It makes lugging stuff around a lot easier. Can you really just fix up crazy advanced technology like that? I mean, come on. Anyway, you two should get some rest. You look exhausted. It would take more than this to tire me out. But if we can't use a fire extinguisher today, I suppose it's best to rest up instead. But couldn't we just have them be like, hey, look for key? Whatever. $97, $98, $99, and Veshna's woke from a light sleep, aware of the noise somewhere nearby. What time was it? I checked on my clock. It was already day 99, although the morning announcement hadn't played yet. I hadn't slept very well that night. Why did I wake up so suddenly? Sorry, I heard a noise. It sounded like a door opening. Wait. I jumped to the bed and rushed out the door. My throat was pounding, a vague sense of dread catching my throat. I was desperately hoping I was just hearing things, but when I looked around, Hiriko's door was open. I don't see Hiriko anywhere, though. Does that mean she wasn't the one who opened it? Who did it? Who did then? What's going on? Hiriko? Hiriko, I'm coming in, okay? Hiriko, hello? Are you awake? Tell me if you're... Oh, frick!
Oh, God.
The doll was moving. It was moving like it was actually alive and holding a knife.
There's no time to stand around.
Take this! I scrambled forward and kicked the doll right in the abdomen. It went flying like a soccer ball and smashed through the window. What? Who's there? Hiriko, I need you to come with me. I found the real killer. The real killer. It's the doll. The doll we found in the box was behind it all. Where did it go? The rooftop was dark with way too many places to hide. A doll that size could be anywhere, lurking in the shadows just out of view. I said it can't have gotten away already. But where did you... I never saw it coming, by the time I noticed it, it was right on top of me. Hello?
No.
Yeah. That was a close one, wouldn't you say? Hiriko, thanks to save me. You did the same for me a minute ago. Didn't think I'd get you to pay you back so soon. So we're even then? I wouldn't say that. You still need to make up for barging into my room. I do? I'm kidding. Come on, let's take a look at this thing. You split it wide open. I thought it was just a regular doll, but what's this inside? Looks like a rotten corpse to me. Not a human one, of course. Some kind of small animal. And here inside the head, recognize this? It's G. Playing on the queen. I guess this is one of the males still in its larval state. These things really creep me out. Let's finish it off quick. I get it. Why would a dead animal be inside a doll and with one with a G inside? I guess this explains how Emo was killed from inside the cage there. Something the size could have slipped through the bars without needing to open the door. This raises a whole new set of issues. We know there was a Gi inside the box to begin with, either a male or a queen. We killed a male, which is male. Males are only born when the queen lays its eggs. You can't just create males all on its own. Do you understand what this means? If this was a male Gi inside the box that Shoma opened, he was never really possessed. Let's go see what he has to say about this. Shoma, we have some questions for you.
What is it now? It's so early. Besides, I told you everything already. I've got nothing more to say to you.
Is that so? What about if we were to show you this?
No. Leo Jr. Leo Jr., are you okay? Answer me. No. It can't be. Leo Jr. He's gone. He's dead.
Leo Jr.?
Who in the world are you talking about?
Whoa, just calm down, Shoma. We found a knife on this thing. This is what actually stabbed Moko and Ema, right? What was it you called it? Leo Jr.?
It's really true? Leo Jr.'s dead? In that case, I might as well come clean. That's right. This little guy is Leo Jr.
You've been keeping a Gi larva as a pet? You even named it?
I didn't know he was a Gi at first. When I met him, he just looked like a regular old dead animal.
Tell us everything.
Wait, you kept the corpse?
Why would you kill a corpse?
It all really began on day 30.
I was out searching the ruins on my own that day. Ever since Kako disappeared, Eva had been in such an awful mood. I think I spotted you heading out alone one time. While I was walking around out there, I found him. I didn't name him Leo Jr. until later, but that's when I found him. He was almost dead. He could barely move, and parts of his body were already decaying. Something about it reminded me of Leo, my dog back home. I couldn't just leave him to die alone.
Oh.
This rotten piece of meat reminded you of your dog. What? Just because it has full-size forelegs? There's other stuff. I mean, they're both just as cute. Let's just call it a matter of taste. So then, you brought this animal back with you? Yes. I brought him back to the school and named him Leo Jr. after Big Leo. I made the doll next day. I wanted Leo Jr. to have something to protect his weak, rotting body. He fit inside just right and it seemed pretty comfortable too. Moko saw you with it that day. She thought it must be a present for someone. And I guess it was, but for Leo Jr., not one of us. A little while later, Leo Jr. started to recover. He got a lot more active and pretty soon he could move around on his own. But I knew if anyone found him, they'd probably want to kill him. So I went looking for a box. A box? You just looked around for a random box?
You're telling me you found a Calamity box?
Just by complete accident? Just a little box I could hide Leo Jr. inside for a while. It didn't take me long to find one. I got in that place and took it. That place? What do you mean? I cleaned out the box and put Leo Jr. inside it. I thought everything would be fine then. He'd be safe even when I wasn't around. But then one night while I was asleep, he got out. I grabbed the box and went looking for him, and then... You found Moko's body, yes. That's right. I put him back inside his box as fast as I could, but then I heard footsteps. I was in such a hurry to get away, I didn't even notice I dropped the box until it was too late. And those footsteps were mine. That must have been when your fingerprints ended up in the blood inside the box too. I found out later that the box had been put in the garage, but I couldn't exactly go in and take it. So I just went along with him. Went along to see him there sometimes. Leo Jr.'s the one who killed Ima. I'm sure of that. There were even more bloodstains on him than usual that day. That usual?
That settles it. Moko and Ima were murdered by... Leo Jr.
Or more accurately, the Gi larva possessing the animal inside him. Everything you told us before was a lie then?
Yes. I opened my worthless mouth and spewed out a bunch of filthy lies.
You're not possessed by a Gi parasite. You never were.
Right.
I still don't get it. Why lie about all this in the first place?
That's because somebody threatened me.
Somebody...
Who threatened me was the one who killed Kurara. I happened to walk in on the murder. I saw everything. You saw the other killer? If you told us this sooner, we could have saved a lot of time and effort. Like I said, I was threatened. The thought of that hard, cruel voice still sends a chill down my spine. I could kill you too if I wanted to, but you might be useful to me. I'll let you live for now. Just stay quiet about what you saw today. Otherwise, I'll have to tell everyone about the little creature you've been keeping a secret from them.
So the real killer also knew about Leo Jr.?
Yes. I wanted to protect him, so I had no choice but to keep quiet.
I see.
You still don't have any right to act like a victim, though.
Yeah, that...
You've been protecting that doll that killed people.
Yeah.
If you hadn't picked up that strange creature in the first place...
You don't understand. Leo is more important to me than anything. And Leo Jr., he was the same.
It might have just been the box. That's all it was. Like, instead of just be... If he just didn't find that box.
From the moment I found him,
that stupid box
he's been my rock. He's given me the strength to keep going when everything seemed hopeless.
I don't care. Tell us who the other killer is.
Well...
Whoever it is, they must be possessed by a Gi Queen, right?
I think so. You remember how I told you I took the box from somewhere? It was in somebody's room. The room of the mastermind behind all of this.
Enough dramatic build-up. Tell us who it is.
All right. The killer's name is...
Seriously?
Now? You've got to be kidding.
Why now?
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
Just say who it is right now. You could literally just say it right now.
No.
Gotta be Veshta. Like you're in a hurry. But what about him? Make sure his chains are still securely fastened. We'll get back to questioning him later. Well, sorry I'm late. Same here, sorry. Don't worry about it. Now's the time for the final battle. Right, let's finish this, everyone.
Let's get this started.
Oh, more like let's get this over with.
Oh boy.
She's here. Get ready.
And she arrived calmly. I could hear everyone's meds hit. Shh. Last Vashta stood in place. She looked us up and down before
Your
she spoke.
power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all.
Undying flame.
Finally, this Cassius winning against Vashta. If only we could create some kind of opening.
Use my... That's right.
She might fire with fire.
Hey everyone, here we go.
Right, because she didn't absorb Dalsha, so she doesn't have the resistance to it like he did.
Thanks to that, he's affected by your flame.
Yeah.
This is our chance to take down Veshness and her goons all at once. This is the real final showdown.
You win.
Literally the only reason why she was immune to Undying Flames in some timelines was because of Dalsha.
Now that you've won, there is only despair in this planet's future. Truly, the worst of all bad endings!
Well, we win. actually won. Thank you, we couldn't have made it through this without you. Oh, I mention it. Excuse me, anything else. Great job, everyone. Hey, didn't you two say you made some progress with your investigation too? Yes, it's better that you hear it from Shoma, though. Shoma, we're coming in. Shoma? Fricking heck.
Shoma's dad?
Yeah, bloody hell.
Literally bloody. Also, Kiriko told Takumi to make sure the chains were secure. Takumi was the last one in here.
No.
Pretty sure.
This can't be happening. Shoma was the killer. Catching him was supposed to fix everything.
He's had his ankle slit. That means this was the work of the other killer.
Yeah. There's one other thing this tells us too.
Shoma died before he could tell us who the other killer was. That person was still on the loose. This still wasn't over.
Troops, congratulations! This is your 100th morning at the Academy! On this auspicious day, the long-held wish of
Oops.
This is humanity. The most important battle of all will be upon us momentarily. Please follow the orders provided through the announcement system. Okay then, be seeing.
Alright, everyone's here. School's going to start its final assault soon, isn't it? We have one more problem to solve before it does. Sure can't wait till we get back to the artificial satellite? Absolutely not. Or do you want Agi running wild up there as well? Right, one of us still has a parasite inside. Let's go over the facts one more time. The one who killed Moko and Imo was Leo Jr. The Gi's Shoma was keeping as a pet. But Yugamu, Kurara, and Shoma's killer is still on the loose. Although technically you could add 2 more to the body count. We know for sure that me and Hiroko aren't possessed. Because neither of you had the opportunity to kill Shoma. Right, we both left the parking lot together, and we were never apart until after the battle. That means it was one of you, Nozomi or Tsubasa. You were both late getting to the war room when the alarm sounded. What if there's a third killer and they were both working together? Not possible. If that were the case, the victims could have come back from the dead. Remember, it's the other queens that provide the queen with corpses to lay its eggs in. Or to put it another way, if none of the corpses had eggs in them, laid in them, it means there can't be more than one queen here. It's only males that can reanimate corpses, and even if they did, they wouldn't be able to use human anymore. Right. Once we die, our cryptoglobin starts losing its power. So it has to have been one queen and one male we've been dealing with. Well, Takumi, have you figured out who the killer is? I think it's... because this is a living human is able to access their knowledge and memories. Taking it into account, the answer should be obvious. There's really only one person it can be. What should I say here? Well, I keep saying, I kept saying it was Takumi, but if Takumi's not an answer...
Reveal the teleport.
Why is it a yes or no? Yes.
The real killer. It can only be one person. It's you, Nozomi.
What makes you say that? It's the only logical conclusion. It all points to you. You're wrong, it wasn't me. You could tell your grounds for suspecting AI device. I already explained how it couldn't have been me or Hiroko. But that just narrows it down to me and Tsubasa, doesn't it? No, it can only have been you. We're not just looking for Yugamu, Kurara, and Shoma's murderer, but Siri and Nigo's as well. Siri and Nigo? Why are you bringing them up? They were both destroyed the same night Moko was killed. The real killer probably wanted them out of the way so they could pick the rest of us off more easily. I don't think Leo Jr. could have thought of that on its own. He was ordered to do it. He must have killed Moko, gone after the others, then come back. That would explain why the box moved. There was nothing inside the box when I first arrived. Leo Jr. must have slipped back in while I was checking on Siri and Nico. Alright, but why would that mean I was the killer? Could he stop being so mean to me? We're friends, aren't we? The Gi Queen can access its host's knowledge. I know that, but... And Tsubasa knows how to operate Siri and Nigo's bodies. Well, so what does that mean? If you could control those two, there'd be no need to destroy them as well. It would be a lot less effort to keep them intact and control them remotely. That would probably make committing future murders easier too. I get it now. I knew how to operate them, so I didn't need to destroy them. That means I'm innocent. I had hoped you didn't need us to tell you that. Part. There you have it. It wouldn't make sense for Tsubasa to be the one with the parasite. That only leaves you, Nozomi. Or should I say, the Gi Queen. You're so cruel. That's all it takes for you to turn on me?
Alright. I can see that approach isn't going to work now. It's true. I am the Gi Queen.
So you admit it. I've had a hard time too, you know. It's so fun being stuck with a brain that's so unsuited for killing. Even deceiving people isn't in this one's nature. She made it so much harder than it needed to be. Well, how long have you been passing yourself off as Nozomi? Let me see, is this around day 26? That long? Wait, so day 26? Passing myself off as her really isn't really accurate, you know. This is her body, and I have all the same memories as the real Nozomi. You really are the one who killed Yugamo and the others. That's right. It's funny, but the story Shoma made up is pretty much how it actually happened. Yugamo and Karara, I lured them away and killed them. At least that part was easy. But why those two? No real reason. They were easy targets. That's all there is to it. They were easy targets because they were close to Nozomi. But why didn't you kill Imo when he took you hostage? He could have killed you. And how exactly would I have killed him with my arms and legs tied? I'm trying to get the Leo Jr. to help, but it didn't work out. I have to say, I never expected killing Siri and Nigo would be the thing that would finally expose me. If I'd known that, I would have changed the order of the victims and... Enough! I can't stand to hear you say these things in her voice.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 300 seconds.
So are you just gonna leave her down here, or are we gonna, you know, we're just gonna kill her first?
Special Defense Unit members, please board.
Well then, I suppose we should get going. If we don't get on the pod, we're all going to die, you know. We're not about to let you on board. Oh, are you gonna kill me then? Your hesitation is obvious. Try to see it from my point of view. I don't want to die. I just want to live, that's all. I could even keep acting like those of you all know. Nothing has to change. I won't even kill anyone anymore. Well, not that you'll notice anyway. Don't be ridiculous! What's ridiculous about it? All this time, you never suspected I was a fake, did you?
If you didn't know the truth, you'd never be able to tell the difference. I can be every bit as good as the real thing. That's not such a bad deal, is it? So why don't we...
Now when you're possessing her...
Yeah, no. Yeah, before she... Yeah, thanks, Tsubasa. What was left of it fell limply to the ground.
This is...
I'm sorry. She sounded so much like Nozomi, it felt like we might end up agreeing with her. And I couldn't let that happen.
I mean, you made the right call.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Tsubasa. It had to be done. One of us had to stop her. I'm sorry you had to be the one to do it. Wait, Takumi, the Gi Queen is still alive.
What?
What now? It'll die in the final attack anyway. Even if we don't do anything. No, we can't take any chances. I'm gonna finish this. It's over. It's over, Your Majesty.
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Right. Quick, we need to get to the pod.
I don't know.
I better...
So this is the end.
Glanced around the inside of the escape pod. We finally learned the truth behind the murders, but that wouldn't bring the victims back. Even the person I'd sworn to protect above all others was gone. me with one big question.
What was all this for?
I can't answer that question for you, but what you did here wasn't meaningless. I can tell you that much. You uncovered the truth when no one else could, and I was there to see it. I'll remember what you did here. And another me, in another time, will remember too.
Hiruko.
Because of you, a tragedy like this won't occur again. You won, Takumi. You defeated the Gi. And you overcame the tragedy they tried to cause.
And now she'll just...
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
So I guess all these different timelines had to happen in order for Kiriko to keep gaining more knowledge, I guess. I'm gonna give the word strength to sound more confident. I hate to confuse myself as much as anyone else.
We did it. We won.
I mean, they completed the mission.
But at what cost?
Yeah, that's a... Yeah, very hollow victory. 34. Okay. Okay, on day 26 on this timeline.
Yeah, but what the hell happened?
Okay. I turn to face... Okay, this is the same... Okay, this is the same timeline where the body of Kako attacked, or what was remaining of Kako attacked Nozomi. And then, so I think at some point during that attack, during that fight, or during that, or maybe it the, a few things that, so I'm thinking it had to be a Gi male that took control of Kako. Because they have to be, well, man, so many brain stuff, but either that or it was another queen. I mean, if the queen, because the queen was probably the one, because the queens are the one that lays the eggs, right. So. And maybe
because the queens lay the eggs and the males possess dead corpses.
Yeah, when they hatch from the eggs and then stuff, and I guess among them are also additional queens. So, yeah, I think so. Maybe the reason why Kako ran after facing the voice at this point, it wasn't because of wasn't just because of the Kako remembered an infuser was remembered because Kako had the memories of an infuser being how the special defense unit attacked, but also because she already because Kako Gi already laid an egg in Nozomi, by getting close to her. Yeah. And then then before facing the voice, who we would look for. Okay, when we decided to look for Kako, we found her before she opened a box. Like,
not bad.
And yeah,
not bad at all.
So, like, or found her before she found the shrine, the box in the shrine, and that was, and that's how we, and because we didn't open like a box with, like, because we didn't open the box with, or because we didn't open a box early, like, that's why, like, we were able, that's how the key was never released in the first place, leading to the Box of Blessings route.
Yeah.
Like, so we never opened the box. Like, so by finding Kako before she found a box, before she stumbled on a box, we prevented the key from ever getting released. But because of, like, but looking for, and also because, like, and also in this route, like, Takumi had other things, like, was able to focus on other things instead of his guilt. Because we're pretty sure that the ghost of Ava, or that the ghosts that Takumi was seeing, that was just him, like, his guilt creating it, like, a human, like a cryptic lobe and avatar, including, like, which explains why he kept thinking about Ava and all the others wanted to kill him, and then the actual Ava ghost, like, still being present but also being an avatar from her memories. Yeah, I think that exactly happened on, like, day 26 specifically. It's
Someone say literally anything.
Y'all.
Did he see both? Like, did he see Tsubasa? Like, not Tsubasa. Did he see Kako and Nozomi?
Well, the only logical explanation for it.
Fuck off! Nah! Aha! Arr! Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we're. Yeah. Still, like, I mean, I guess that, like, that might be an issue with using the wheel, but I still think it's funny. Like, the wheel thing is still funny to go with. I mean, it led us to, like, down routes we wouldn't have gotten to much until much later, so.
Yeah.
And we have to, and one of the routes is taking Gaku's dumb, stupid, ugly side. Okay, that was mean. He's not that ugly. In any case, so yeah, like, okay, but I think the thing we can conclude from all this is that Nozomi, like it's only on this, it's only on, like, only by going down this route does Nozomi actually get possessed or get infected. Because when we attack the shadowy figure, we end up sleeping like for all of this, and Kako was the only one left standing. So yeah, like, because like when we attack, because in that route where we tried attacking the shadowy figure, we Kako killed Nozomi, and then just kept going and then over time just picked off everyone else and then finished off Takumi. And because of this route, like, Hiroko was able to figure out that Kako was the killer. Thus, why she would why in this timeline. Time shenanigans, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this game. At 34, 36, 72, and 76. I think we've actually gotten like 2 of those, actually, and not sure what Story Lock 3 is supposed to be. But
maybe it's like a different route or something.
Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, but regardless, we're like, I'm kind of hoping that I'm kind of just hoping that we just get that the wheel just decides or I mean, I could also just decide, hey, we're just gonna do everything else and then everything else before the Kill 80 route, because I think it would just be kind of interesting to just immediately just whatever. That's for future me to decide and think about. But for now, that's it for tonight. Holy crap! We did that. Yeah, we uncovered the we uncovered something really messed up. So yeah. Still, I do find it silly how we were we were just told, we were given the choice of revealing the killer or not, instead of picking Tsubasa or Nozomi. Just kind of silly.
I mean, to be fair, Takumi did say that Tsubasa
Anyway. Oh wait, there's supposed to be tea at that. Okay. So, yeah, biology and whodunit. And, yeah, next time, we will... Anyway, have a good night, God bless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.